Well, guess who's back? It's the non-powered gamers today with a wombo combo of Psychic Awakening goodness. We got Faith and Fury rules for the Emperor's Children, and we got Blood of Baal rules for the Tyranids. That's upside down. Flip it over. What are we doing here on this channel? Good job, Nico. I appreciate,
So you got new rules?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't get any new rules.
What are you talking about? The Tyranids got great new rules.
Great is an overstatement.
Oh,
let's get to the list.
All right, everybody. So to start off, we're going to go with an old army, but some new rules.
Yes.
The Emperor's Children got some new rules in the new Psychic Awakening. We're a couple weeks late on this, but better late than never. So here they are.
Yeah, so I'm very, very excited. Obviously, if you guys have watched the last battle report, Chaos, all the legions got new warlord traits, stratagems, psychic powers, and relics, which is really cool. And obviously, the Emperor's Children, they got some of that too. So today, I got a 2,000 point force. I got a few new units, but I'm most excited to just, use all those new rules that I just mentioned. So I guess we can just get straight into it. I guess I should mention before, my favorite application, BattleScribe, the app to build your lists, It's a holiday season, so they've been busy, so not all the lists have been updated yet. I totally get it, and how can I complain? It's free. But look at this. Back in my day, when I was in elementary school just playing the game at first, I had to write my list, and I haven't written too much since I graduated from school, so
Disgusting.
I almost forgot how to write.
Oh, bless me. Sorry, everybody. Okay, what's the list?
So it's a double battalion and a vanguard, so I guess I'll just run through what is in each. So my first battalion, of course, the warlord himself. I know it's not Uriel. He doesn't really have a name yet. He had a funny name from I called him Buzz after the Halloween.
Yeah, isn't that his name?
I don't know if that's his name. That's what the boys call him, but he doesn't have a real name yet.
I see.
But of course, he has the relic as always, the murder sword. I know there are new Emperor's Children relics, but I had to bring it back. I am using another relic on something else, so I will use some of the new stuff. But I am using a new warlord trait on him, which is Loathsome Grace. So basically, it's an Emperor's Children warlord trait, and when I make a charge roll, I can reroll the dice, and if I make a charge or perform a heroic intervention, I add 1 to the strength and attack characteristics in the subsequent fight phase. So the strength one doesn't really matter for his murder sword, but it matters for the power fist, but obviously +1 attack on the charge is great, and he's already getting +1 attack from, is it called something different for Chaos?
It is called, I think it's called Hateful Assault.
Oh, Hateful Assault instead of Shock Assault.
Whatever, it's
but
Shock
the same
Assault.
thing.
We all know what it is.
Okay, so that's him, and then the second HQ in this battalion is my new Demon Prince.
Ooh.
I'm yet to name him. He's got a nickname. It's the Silken Blade. It's the Demon Prince model from because I don't know if he has rules for 40k like this named guy, but I converted him. He's a bladesman. He's the first headsman of the Sons of Sacrifice, and he got some pretty wings. So I spent 1 CP to give him an extra relic, and I honestly think it's the best one from the Artifacts of the Emperor's Children. It's honestly really good. It kind of just gives you all the rules. So it allows you to reroll your hit rolls, reroll your wound rolls, and reroll your charge rolls.
Wow, good for him.
So it's pretty cool. And then I gave him Diabolical Strength. And the only reason I didn't make him my warlord, I think it's just because, Buzz over here is the true warlord. And I think I'll probably be charging with him more, so I don't really want him to get murked by the Tyranids.
That's fair.
And then for my troops choices, I have a 10-man Noise Marine squad with 2 Blastmasters, and I gave them a Chaos Rhino just so they could be protected. They have a really cool stratagem that I hope to use later in the game that affects their weapons that is super strong for 1 CP, so hopefully I get to use that. And then the other 2 troop choices in this battalion are 2 Chaos Space Marine squads with 6 guys. 1 squad has a Power Sword and a Plasma Gun, and then 1 squad has a Thunder Hammer, just because I thought it'd be fun.
Cool.
And then for my second battalion, I have a Dark Apostle, and then his 2, what are they called? His 2 Dark Disciples to help him chant the prayers better. And I gave him the Benediction of Darkness, so basically on a 2+ at the start of the battle round. A friendly unit within 6 inches, you subtract 1 to hit on them when you shoot them. And then next to him is the trusty Sorcerer with Jump Pack. He's got his 4 sword and his bolt pistol. And then he has 2 powers, Prescience, which adds 1 to a hit roll on a selected unit, and then Delightful Agonies, which is a Slaanesh-specific power. Obviously, everyone's marked as Slaanesh, we're Emperor's Children. But Delightful Agonies basically gives the unit a 5+ Feel No Pain. Moving on into the and then the troop choices for this battalion. I have 3 cultist squads. one 10-man squad with a flamer, an 11-man squad with a flamer, and then another 11-man squad with no special weapons. The only difference is this squad is close combat, and then these ones just have the auto guns.
Cool.
So that fills out the battalions, and then I have my Vanguard detachment, which has my other Demon Prince with wings. I didn't really want to bring him because I just wanted him to be the only one, but with the points drops, some of the chaos stuff, I kind of had to take him because I'm still kind of building up what I want this list to be. This is just basically my collection, but this isn't necessarily what I want to field every time. But he has the 2 Malefic Talons, and he has Warp Time, where in comparison to my other Demon Prince, he has the Hellforged Sword and then 1 Malefic Talon. And then for my elite choices for this Vanguard detachment, I have 2 Greater Possessed.
Ooh.
And I think they're just in one squadron. Basically, they deploy together, but after the game starts, they move separately. And then I have 2 individual Hellbrutes with multi-meltas, and then one has the Lasher's Tendrils, while one has a Hellbrute Fist. And then just kind of splattered throughout the detachments, I have a Havoc Squad with 2 Last Cannons and 2 Missile Launchers, and then another Havoc Squad with 2 Auto Cannons, a Reaper Chain Cannon, and a Heavy Bolter. And of course, my newly favorite unit that I got, thank you to Anson for donating these to me. I got 2 Obliterators. Obviously, Mark of Slaanesh Obliterators are the best in the Chaos Space Marine Codex. You get to shoot twice.
There's no doubt about that.
So I'm excited to actually get to try that out. I've never really used, the only other random generating weapon that I've got to use is the Shock Attack Gun, so I'm excited to use this one as well.
All right.
But other than that, I think I've hit everything. I got the 2 relics as well as my Warlord trait. And just to remind you guys, for Emperor's Children, their Legion trait is basically, they always get to fight first in combat. So like even if something, so say your opponent charges into you, your opponent still gets to go first with 1 unit, but basically you get a free interrupt because you get to go.
Exactly.
So it's actually really good.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. I like the new Demon Prince. I like he's very he reminds me of a character from Berserk.
Never played the game.
It's an anime.
Okay.
But there we go. So yeah, I guess he's kind of Dark Souls-ish too.
No, that's true.
Put it in the game category. So yeah, new Emperor's Children, new rules. Hopefully we get to see what they do, and we do have a little bit more punch with those Obliterators.
Definitely.
And those Havocs. So we'll get onto the NIDs, and then we'll get to the game.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Tyranids are back. I know it's been a little bit. I've missed them, and they've come out in force. My favorite units, Gaunt Gang, right here, 3 units of them, ready to initiate more members into their gang of bugs. But Nico, want to run me through this list?
Yes. Okay. So we're not going to be using the custom traits today. We'll save that for another battle report. Today we're going to use Kronos.
Nice.
Because I've been having some fun with them, and GW seems to want you to shoot things instead of charge things. So I guess we're going to do that. I'm running like a little bit of different builds, and with the points drops, it's let me add some more stuff in, which is definitely good.
It's definitely nice.
It's definitely nice. So we'll just get right into it. It is going to be as well 2 battalions.
Cool.
Our first battalion will have the Broodlord over here, and the Hive Tyrant. The Hive Tyrant will have, he won't have any close combat weapons. I'm trying this build out for the first time, so no close combat weapons, but he will have basically 2 Twin-Link Devourers.
Nice.
If that makes sense. So those are the 2 HQs there.
How many shots is that?
That'll be 24 shots.
Oh, jeez.
So, it's a lot, but we'll see. I did not make him my Warlord. For the purposes of later, I'll be explaining the adaptive physiologies, which is a new rule that Nate's got, which should be pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So for the rest of the battalion, we have 3 troops.
Nice.
That'll be 2 squads of 20 Gene Stealers, and 1 squad of 12 Hormigons right there.
Cool.
And then I just put all this in a battalion. We got 1 unit of 6 Hive Guard in the back. They did get some points drops, which is nice. I didn't think they needed it, but as NIDs, we'll take anything we can get. And then I have my 3 heavy sports in this detachment as well. That'll be the Exocrine, and then the 2 Tyrannifexes, which are WYSIWYGs. So one will be the Acid Spray, and one will be the Rupture Cannon. And then we'll go into the next battalion. That'll be the Malanthrope and the Neurothrope.
Nice.
1 squad Rippers, and then 2 squads of Gaunts. Again, Devourers are just going to be Flesh Spores, not really WYSIWYG, unfortunately, but I just don't have enough Termagants to do what I want to do, so just all Flesh Spores there.
Cool.
And that's pretty much the list. It's not too many units, but before we move on, I'll talk about the adaptive physiologies that I gave people.
Okay.
So, these are pretty cool. Essentially what they are is you give up a Warlord trait.
Okay.
The Malanthrope was my Warlord. A Warlord trait.
That's what I was wondering.
Right.
Cool.
Sorry, I don't know if I mentioned that. The Malanthrope was my Warlord. Warlord traits won't benefit him too much, so it's fine giving it up for him. I wish we didn't have to give up a Warlord trait, but you know, there we go. So he is Warlord, but doesn't have a Warlord trait. So instead, he gives 2 traits to, or 1 trait to 2 units that, or 1 trait to a unit that I choose.
Okay.
And I've spent a CP to give another adaptive physiology to another unit.
Very nice.
If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Now, what you could do is you could keep the Warlord trait and then just spend 1 CP and get 1 adaptive physiology. But again, on the Malanthrop, I don't think it's going to help too much.
Yeah.
So I'm going to opt to give out 2 physiologies.
Cool.
And what that's going to be is, 1 is going to be Voracious Ammunition.
Nice.
That's going to be on the Hive Tyrant. So basically, when he's done shooting, I can pick 1 enemy unit that had models lost from his shooting phase, and that unit will suffer D3 mortal wounds.
Oh, that's cool.
On top of what they've already suffered.
And
I do have to have destroyed a model, though.
Okay, so it's a model. Okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good
Yeah.
on squads, but obviously
definitely.
there's... Wow, imagine if you didn't have to lose a model. You just do that to like tanks or
Oh,
something.
yeah,
That'd be crazy.
That would be sick. But no, it's lose a model. Which,
Okay,
you know,
cool.
It's cool. And then the second one I'm going to give is to the Exocrine.
Okay.
It will be one called Dermic Symbiosis. So that's going to give him a 5-up invulnerable save.
Nice.
And he's also going to count as having double his wounds for the purpose of his damage table.
Okay, that's so...
Which, you know, is pretty cool. The invuln will definitely help. Now, these are 2 monster ones. There are specific ones that you give monsters and infantry. I'm not taking any infantry ones. Hopefully we'll see that in the next game that we do.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, there we go. So 2 physiologies on the Hive Tyrant and the Exocrine. We'll see how it is. Obviously, I've never played with them before, so I'm not sure how they'll do, but you know,
It's pretty interesting.
It's new rules.
So just to remind everyone, also Chronos allows you to reroll 1s to hit in the shooting phase when you stand still. And I don't know if you mentioned it or not, but what is your relic again?
Oh, right. Okay, so my relic's also going to be a brand new relic. It will be on the Broodlord here.
Okay.
It will be the Resonance Barb. So what that's going to do is it's just going to give him an extra psychic power, an extra deny, and he gets +1 to cast.
Oh wow, that's really good. And he just knows 1 power originally,
Yes.
right?
So basically
he'll
it'll
know
let him cast Smite plus whatever power he knows.
Okay, and do you want to just run through the power? Were you still thinking about what powers you want to give people?
Right, okay. So Broodlord's going to have Catalyst.
Okay.
The Neurothrope will have the brand new, I should have mentioned this, the new Chronos power, which we got in Psychic Awakening, Symbiostorm, which will let a unit, when it shoots on a 6+, it will generate another shot.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, which is really good. And then the Hive Tyrant will know the Horror and Catalyst.
Okay, great.
Catalyst on the Broodlord, Horror Catalyst on the Hive Tyrant, and Symbiostorm on the Neurothrope.
Very nice. And obviously the only thing I forgot was, just to remind you guys how the murder sword works, I nominate a character from the enemy army, and any hits I do against them in close combat are a mortal wound instead of like anything else.
Nice.
So I'm going to have a think about who to do, because obviously the Warlord's always a juicy target, but then the Broodlord and the Hive Tyrant are pretty punchy too, so it'd be like good to take those guys out. So I don't have to declare until the basically the first battle round. So I'll have a think, and I'll let you guys know after we deploy. So yeah, there's the 2,000 points for the Tyranids. Very cool army, shooting heavy. It's interesting to see different Tyranid builds, and I think with the new rules, there's a lot of options. But obviously, we'll have a talk about some of the rules after the game and what Nico's thoughts are on it, because it's a lot different from what the Chaos got. And yeah, so we'll have a talk, but let's get straight into deployment and to see what game we are playing. All right, everybody, we have deployed. It took a little while to get all these bugs on the table, but they look super dope. They're just storming through the city. The Imperial defenders have been defeated, but in their wake, they face a new threat. The Emperor's Children. They were making a little bit too much noise. Maybe that's what drew the Tyranids in, and now they prepared themselves for this onslaught of insects that are coming this way. So basically, the Emperor's Children have kind of posted up on this side of the ruin. A little hard to see. There's a lot in there. Noise Marines are in the Rhino. There's one squad over here just to grab that objective as the game starts. Havocs are in the back. Mostly out of range of this Nid stuff. We'll see if they can handle it as it barrels towards them. And Dill in reserve has the Obliterators and his 2 Demon Princes, surprisingly. Very interesting. So now, the mission that we're playing
is a brand new chapter approved mission, never before seen. A lot of them were reprints.
Yeah.
But this one is unique. So why don't you explain it to us?
Yeah, so this is from Chapter Approved 2019. It's the 6th Eternal War mission called Lockdown. And basically how it works, it's like a classic Eternal War with 6 objectives. But how it works is before the start of the first battle round, but before the first turn begins, the player taking the first turn selects one objective marker to be objective marker 1. So as you see, the objective markers are not numbered
We have
yet.
not numbered them yet.
We place them. But basically what happens after the first battle round, the objective markers, like basically we number, the person going first gets to pick number 1. The person going second gets to pick number 6. And then 2 through 5 are randomly generated. And at the start of each battle round after the first, you remove the battlefield objective marker whose number corresponds to the current battle round. So at the start of battle round 2, objective marker 2 will be removed. So obviously objective marker 1 and 6 are pretty big because 1 will never be removed and 6 won't be removed until the start of the 6th battle round if it gets to that point.
Right.
So obviously we'll have to number them after I attempt to seize the initiative because Nico is trying to go first. But I really do enjoy missions where the objectives kind of escalate or de-escalate based on the turns or like based on like a roll of the dice. It's really interesting to see the objective markers change in value, and disappearing objective markers is definitely a really cool mechanic.
Certainly. Okay,
So,
so now there was a bit of change of the deployment now. So basically you roll off and the winner gets to pick if they're attacker or defender. That's a
Yes.
very important distinction from last chapter approved. And basically back in the day when you were trying to lose the roll off, because that would mean that you got to choose if you wanted to go first or not. Now you win the roll off, you choose which of those roles you want to play, which is better. I think that is way better. It gives a little more flexibility, and you're not kind of forced into playing one specific role that you might not want to do. What that has meant that is I did pick attacker, thought it was appropriate, and I do want to go first.
Yeah.
So
I actually forgot to mention one thing. I didn't read it at this point. So obviously you score 1 point if you're holding an objective at the end of each of your turns. But also, I forgot to mention this to Nico, there's another thing, dominance. You score 1 point if you control more objective markers than your opponent. So that's definitely good for you.
Okay.
You're a little faster.
Right.
You're going first, so
That's true.
just wanted to note that. It's just 1 point.
And it's at the end of the turn or the battle round for that?
At the end of the turn. So I score at the end of my turn. You
Okay, gotcha. Okay, so that could help the good old Nids out here. We do have a lot more bodies, but we'll see how long they last. So I'm going to choose to go first because I feel I need to get into position. I don't want to take this new Emperor's Children firepower. So Dill,
I'm ready.
we'll try to seize. He's backlined a little bit, so I'm not too concerned if he seizes, but
I had to. You're good. I'm going to seize.
Oh, the opposite. You will not seize on high fleet costs this day. We'll see you at the end of their movement phase. We'll see what we can do. I don't know, everybody. Gonna have to play the mission here and be tricksy because Nids are not in a great spot.
Alright everyone, so at the end of the Tyranid turn 1 move-in phase, here we have it, the bugs skirting up the jungle, overgrown city. And we rolled up the objectives off camera. So Nico chose objective 1 to be, it's right under this guy right here. So that one will not disappear at any point in the game. And then I got to choose number 6, and number 6 does not disappear at any point during the game as well. Then we rolled up randomly for the other ones. So at the start of battle round 2, objective 2 will disappear, then objective 3 on 3, 4 on 4, and 5 on 5. So fortunately for Nico, he actually got 2 of the ones that are late game closer to him. Obviously this one's middle, so that could have helped both of us, but he's just faster and had first turn. So for now, it is in his advantage. So it's a very interesting mission. And then, so that's basically what happened. Other than that, at the start of the battle round, my Dark Apostle did his Benediction of Darkness. And I just put it on the Cultist because really that's the only unit the Dark Apostle was in range of that was in threat by any of the units that are going to end up shoot in this area. I was just out on the Hellbrutes. I would have put it on them, but I was just out. Other than that, Nico just made one addendum to his psychic powers because he misread one rule. So what was that?
Yes. So basically, there's a new stratagem called Synaptic Channeling. I thought what it was, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought what it was I could use it and a single psyker would gain access to the Tyranid table. But actually what that means is that he gains access to all the powers that the other psychers know in the army.
Okay.
So basically, my plan was, I was going to use that stratagem first turn while everything was moving up to give onslaught to someone. But because I can't like use onslaught, I probably would have just taken onslaught anyways. So Zill was nice enough to let me change the catalyst on my Hive Tyrant to be onslaught. Because I probably would have doubled up the psychic powers.
And that was like a stratagem, right?
Yeah, that was a stratagem.
Okay, cool.
So he'll just know onslaught instead.
Okay, perfect.
Catalyst.
Yeah, doesn't make that big of a difference. Obviously, if that stratagem allowed like a Tyranid unit to know the whole psychic table, that'd be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's still a good stratagem, but not as good as originally thought.
Yeah, but
So other than that, we can just move straight into the Tyranid psychic phase. I'll give Nico a moment to think, and then we can do it. All right, first things first, the Tyranid Hive Tyrant with wings casting onslaught, like we just mentioned, onto who? Or do you have to declare, or do you just do it and then declare?
I'll do it and then declare, but it's going to go into the Hive Guard.
Okay.
Because we need a 6.
Oh, 12.
God, it's 12.
You gonna eat that?
I don't really want to.
I know, it's annoying.
But I'll let it go off.
You're gonna let it go
I'll
off?
let it go off.
How many mortal wounds? You gonna take 3?
Oh man,
No.
okay, so he takes 3 more.
That's the worst.
But I do get it off.
Hey man, it's a psychic awakening.
It's true.
It makes sense.
He's
It makes
awake
sense.
now, so good job, buddy. He's got
All right.
9 wounds left.
So onslaught onto the Hive Guard, so they will ignore the -1 penalty
Right.
on heavy weapons.
Okay.
All right.
So next up, we'll do the Broodlord. He'll do Catalyst.
All right, cool.
Probably should have done this first.
Another double 6.
Oh, that was close. But an
That's
11.
6.
So I'll put that onto the Hive Tyrant.
Okay, very nice. And that's the Feel No Pain?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So what else do you got?
We'll do. Sorry. This is the Symbio Storm from the Neurothrope.
Okay,
So
cool.
this is the new Chronos power.
Nice.
It's very exciting.
All right.
So it goes
I
off
forgot
on
what it
a-
does, but we'll see.
It goes off on a 6.
All right.
Yes.
Roll a double 6.
I'd rather not.
A 9.
So 9. Okay. So that goes off. So now what this is going to do is I'm going to put it on the Hive Guard here.
Oh, is this the Invuln one?
This is the
wait.
one that makes it so 6s will count as an additional hit when they shoot. So
Gross.
there we go.
And this guy is definitely going to double shoot at the end of his turn.
We'll see. I'm not in range of much.
I know,
I don't
I know.
know. I don't know if I need to do that, but we shall see.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Okay.
Okay, and
But
then I think you have one more power, right? Or no?
I could cast more, but I'm not in range of anything.
Okay,
They're all
perfect.
Offensive.
So Nico goes 3 for 3 on the psychic powers, and the Hive Tyrant is down 3
Actually,
wounds.
I might be in range of the horror with the Hive Tyrant. Let me just check real quick, because it is 24. I'm not. So
Okay.
nothing there. So we're done with second phase.
All right. All right, so the Hive Guard are up first. Nico just forgot to mention, they're all on top of this plane right here. It is just wobbly
It was a
model.
little wobbly, so I just kind of put them around, but they are all kind of standing on this front bit of the terrain.
Yeah, so they're going to split their shots. They're going to do 3 into this Hellbrute and 3 into the other Hellbrute.
Yes.
So which one would you like to shoot at first?
Well, actually, I'm tempted to just shoot all into one.
Oh, okay.
Knowing my dice, and I don't have reroll 1s right now.
Okay. Oh, because you didn't stand still.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot all of them into the one on the left.
This one?
They have the same weapons other than the fist.
Yeah.
I'll shoot into the one in the fist.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so they're going to hit on 3s.
All right, no rerolls on this.
No rerolls, but 6s. Oh!
Ooh, that's
okay, so that's an extra 4 shots.
Oh, nice.
Would you look at that?
And they're just automatic hits?
Yeah,
Oh, wow, that's
they
good.
don't, it just counts as another hit.
And then
I'll make sure
strength?
I'm reading that right. Strength 8.
All right, so 3 to wound.
3 to wound.
Uh-oh.
Okay. That's still pretty good, though.
That's very good.
This one was cocked, legitimately, so. Okay, that's
Okay.
karma. I think this one was,
I think you knocked one.
yeah, that one knocked over, I'm pretty sure. So that's 4, 8,
Oh my God.
11.
All right, let me grab some dice and I'll be... All right, 11 saves on the Hellbrute, D3 damage each, and I need 5 ups to save. You do ignore cover, but I'm not in cover from that point. But 5 ups to save. I save 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will be taking...
7.
Oh no, I don't know how many wounds they have off the top of my head.
I believe they have 8.
Oh, okay. So
let's not roll all 1s.
all right, and the
Okay.
Hellbrute is
I think he's dead.
destroyed.
Alright, good job, I've
All right, so on a 6, he will explode. Oh, of course.
Do you want to keep that?
Let me see the range. Alright, so Mr. Hellbrute dies in a furious explosion, taking D3 mortal wounds on his buddy next to him. It's only 3 inches, so I don't have to worry about the havocs. That's the only reason to reroll, so 1 mortal wound.
1 mortal wound. Nice.
Alright, so do you know what you'd like to shoot next?
Yeah, we'll just go into the
Tyrannifex?
Tyrannifex. He
Alright.
is in range and he can see both of them.
Okay, so
We'll just shoot into that one that just took a mortal wound. 4 ups, can't reroll 1s, and I only shoot once because I didn't move him.
All right.
1 hit.
All right. 3's to wound, I assume.
Yes. 1 wound.
-3.
-3.
6 up save. Save it. No.
D6 damage.
Uh-oh.
4. So he's down to 3.
Yep, 3 wounds remaining on that hell brute.
Okay, okay.
All right, so do you know what you'd like to shoot next?
Yeah, we'll do the exocrine real quick.
All right.
Shooting into the cultists now. He's gonna hit on 6s because he moved, and there's a stratagem that makes it so he counts as stationary, but I just decided not to play it. So the -1, and because I just don't think it's worth it because the cultist is all he can shoot.
Yeah, that's
so we'll go for it. 1 hit. And 2 to melt. 1 cultist melted.
Damn. 1 cultist dies. The benediction paying off. But that is it for Nico's shooting phase. Unless he chooses to shoot twice with the Hive Guard. How many CP is that?
It's 2 CP.
All right. Maybe to finish off the Hellbrute?
I could finish off a second Hellbrute. Let me measure up some ranges and then I'll get back to you.
All right. Call me a psychic because I have seen into the future. Nico is shooting twice with the Hive Guard, and he's going to try and take out the other Hellbrute, taking out both brothers in the same turn. What a sad turn of events.
Yeah, but we're going to fire 2 of them into the cultists because we are in range of them. Now, what's interesting, GW, in the Psychic Awakening is most people have unmodified 6s will generate more hits. However, this one specifically says 6+. Why they decided to do that in this new set of rules, I have no idea. I guess it could help with the exocrine because he gets +1, so we'll go off on 5s. But NIDs don't really have a way to get modifiers, so it really only hurts us. Thanks, GW.
I'm not mad about that.
I'm sure you're not. So we're gonna shoot into the Hellbrute. These will explode, but the 4 going into the cultists will not.
Okay, so you're doing how many into the cultists?
2.
2 guys, 4
and then
shots.
4 guys are going into the
Got it.
Hellbrute here.
All right.
3s.
That's more like, oh, 2
Okay,
6s.
2 6s though.
2 6s.
You know, I will say the psychic power is the psychic powers that we got are probably the strongest.
That's strong. That's strong.
Bit from the NIDs. But okay, so now 3 swings. Oh, it's only 3.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I'm saying there's a
chance. Come on, Hellbrute, survive.
-2.
Hey-ya! Oh, so don't roll double 1.
3.
Oh no!
Okay,
So 4 damage on the Hellbrute, killing the other one.
Does he explode?
No, he does not.
Okay.
So both Hellbrutes dead in the first turn. Sad days.
And then maybe the cultist too? 4s. 2. 2s to kill because it ignores cover. 1 cultist dead.
All right, so 2 cultists dead this turn.
Maybe I'll make them run to morale, but yeah. That's it.
Okay, so that concludes the Tyranids turn 1 shooting phase. Pretty brutal. Took out both Hellbrutes. Not too bad. I wanted the Hellbrutes to survive, but if something's gonna die, I don't mind them. Should have backlined them a little more, but it's okay. And then I lost 2 more cultists to morale, so 4 cultists in total. But you know what? They'll be able to hold the objective next turn. So I guess the only thing to mention at the end of turn 1, Nico will score 4 points.
Plus first strikes are 5.
Wow, 5 points. Disgusting display. But, you know, that's how this game goes. And at the start of the next battle round, number 2 will be removed. So I guess that's good for me later.
I like it.
And then, oh yeah, I do need to try and push him off some of the objectives because if he holds more than me, I'm pretty sure he scores another point.
Yes.
So that is pretty good. So we'll see you guys at the end of Emperor's Children turn 1 movement phase. Let's hit them back.
Okay, people, the Emperor's Children have moved forward. Basically, just kind of coming around this way to kind of take on this flank. Use this big tree as line of sight blocking stuff. Pretty good stuff. The Havocs have come around here to try to shoot up some of my Hive Guard. They're under the cover there, but their -3 really won't care about that too much. And the Rhinos come forward full of the Noise Marines. To try to get ready for next turn as the Gene Stealers come forward. They're going to want to put their shots into them because they only have a 24-inch range and they were a little far back, so unfortunately they weren't able to shoot too much, so Dill decided it's not really worth it to get them out now because they'll probably just get chewed up or shot next turn, and he does need them to whittle down these hordes. So that's it for the movement phase, I believe.
Yeah, that's everything.
Okay, so do you want to go into the psychic phase?
Yeah, it's pretty important. So I'm going to start with Prescience, and I'm going to cast it from my Sorcerer back here onto the Havocs. That'll add 1 to their hit rolls.
Makes sense. It will negate the Malanthropes -1, depending on what they shoot at, of course.
Exactly. On a 7.
That is a 5, so you need a 3 up on one dice. Do you want to CP that?
For sure.
Yeah, makes sense.
3 up.
He gets it. Okay, 7. I'm out of range to deny, so that just goes off. Great. All right, now the same sorcerer is going to cast Lightful Agonies on them, giving them a 5-up Feel No Pain.
Yeah, so this will be a 7 as well. No, a 6. A 6.
6, he says.
Good.
That's a 10.
Perfect.
Goes off. Okay.
So we have 5-up Feel No Pain and Presence.
Perfect. Havoc unit is buffed up. All right, the Havocs shooting at the Hive Guard. He wants to get rid of them and their double shooting. I totally get it. They are a deadly unit.
And before I shoot them the first time, I'm going to activate Veterans of the Long War. So
Right.
+1 to wound.
Makes sense to me.
The weapons will be wounding on 2s now.
Okay, nice.
So I got 4 shots. The green dice will be the last cannons, and the cream dice will be the missile launchers. Obviously, crack missiles. Missile launchers.
So hitting on 2s?
3s because of the
3s of the Malgrip, of course. So we don't want to see 2s.
Yeah, so 3s, we roll once because of the Chaos Lord.
Very nice.
Nice. And then 2s to wound.
2s to wound. Okay.
A 1 on the last cannon.
So one last cannon fails.
I mean, how many wounds do they have?
They have 3 wounds each.
I'm going to use a CP.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I already used... No, that's the second phase.
Okay, so he's going out of 10. 2 up on us.
Good.
Okay, good.
So
okay.
4. So you have 2 6-ups and
2 6-ups and 2 5-ups. Right. Okay, so just so you guys know, we did wobbly model this because they are all standing on that Aquila.
Yeah.
But some of them were sliding off. That's why some of them look a little far forward, but oh well. Okay, so 4 here. So this is going to be the 2 5-ups. I'll make them both. Oh, yes. 2 6-ups? Can I insult injury? No, I don't make any of those. So 2 d6 do go through.
All right, so the first one.
2, okay.
So it kills.
Kills 1 Hive Guard.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Gross.
Unfortunate, but there we go. So one of them died. All right, now the Havocs under the ruined building right there are going to be shooting into my Gene Stealers onto Objective 2. Try to peel them off. They will be in Synapse, so it will be tough, but might as well thin the herd of Gene Stealers. Yeah. It's never a bad thing.
All right, so I'll start with the Reaper Chain Cannon. So that'll be 8 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, no rerolls.
3s, no rerolls.
Pretty solid. And
Okay.
then wounding on 3s.
Yes, sir. Chain cannons, lots of
3
shots.
and -1.
3 and -1. They have a 5 invuln, so don't care about that. I make 1. 2 Gene Stealers peeled off.
And then the Heavy Bolters.
3
Just
bolters.
1 Heavy Bolter. And then
Nice.
3s to wound. 3
Nice. 3 more wounds. Can I save any of these? I can save 1 more, so 4 total. 4 dead.
All right, then I have 2 auto cannons in there, 2 shots each.
2 auto cannons.
Nice.
Nice.
And then 3s to wound. Yeah, sure, 7. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds there. Can I save any more? No, I save 1.
Right,
So 5 Gene Stealers peeled off there.
Oh, and then I have the Bolter too.
Bolter, of
Just
course.
1 shot. Oh,
Misses. Okay, so 5 Gene Stealers dead, not insignificant. All right, guys, now these cultists are going to go into these Gene Stealers, and I did forget, sorry, haven't played Nids in a while, that the Gene Stealers that Dill just shot at were in range of the Malanthrop, because I did range it out so they would get the -1, but I just forgot, so that's on me. So we'll remember this time against the cultists.
Alright, so 6 cultists, so hitting on 5s now. 1 hit.
1 hit, it wouldn't have mattered. Oh, I guess it saved me 1.
So nothing right there.
Okay.
So they're okay.
Cool.
I guess we can just move on to the Rhino. I'll do the
Gotcha.
Storm Bolter and the Gene Stealers, and then the Havoc Launcher. I need to check its range, but if it's in range, I'll shoot at the Hive Guard.
Gotcha. All right, this Rhino shooting everything into the Gene Stealers. The Havoc Launcher wasn't really suited to take out the Hive Guard.
Yeah.
It's essentially a frag missile.
Yeah, so I'll shoot the Combi Bolter first. Misses, because I need to hit on.
Because of the -1.
Yeah, and then D6 shots from the Havoc Launcher. 5.
Nice.
And it is heavy, so it'll be -2.
Gotcha.
So 5s.
Can you reroll any ones here?
No, he's just out, I believe.
Gotcha.
Let me measure. Yeah. So 2 hits,
Okay.
and then 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. Okay, so this will be 5 ups here. I make 1 a fail.
Nice.
So 1 Gene Stealer is killed from that squad. All right, last bit of shooting before we endless cacophony. These cultists and 3 Marines from that squad will be shooting into these Gene Stealers here by the tree.
Yeah, so the 10 shots from the cultists first, hitting on 5s.
Hitting on 5s.
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
Nice.
And then wounding on 5s again. Let's get that again.
3.
3 wounds.
Okay.
Come on, cultists.
Cultists, doing good. 5 ups. I do save 1, so 2 more dead. Okay.
All right, and then we'll shoot 3 Space Marines. They did stand still, so we
Okay.
get double shots.
Nice.
Hitting on 4s though.
Right.
And then wounding on 4s as well. Cultists
Nothing
do better.
there.
Wow.
Cultist? Okay, Cultist always do better.
Alright, so that is all my shooting, but of course I will Endless Cacophony.
Of course, why wouldn't you?
It's too good.
I did the same thing.
And
I don't blame you.
Shoot the same exact target. Hopefully we can kill more than one this time.
Okay, that's fair enough.
So 3s rerolling 1s.
Okay.
Onto the Hive Guard, and I still have Veterans of the Long War. Green will be the last cannons, white is launchers. So I am rerolling the 1, but not the 2.
Okay. Prescient's coming into effect there.
And then 2s to wound.
Yes.
No rerolls here.
Wait, was green the last cannon?
Yeah, the last
Oh god, okay. Can I just insult to injury 5 up? I can, because of... I gotta give the people what they want. The people want nids. It's a low tier army.
They want the children. The children can't shoot.
I guess so. Okay, so a bit of a bummer there because, I mean, you did kill 1 Hive Guard, but still 5 is nothing to sneeze at.
That was terrible.
That was pretty bad. I feel bad. I'm sorry. Okay, so then is that it? Because there's no charges to do.
No, there's nothing.
Okay, so let's tally up the points and we'll go over what we think so far. Okay, people, so we've tallied up the points. Essentially, what's going down is I'm going to get 4 points because I'm holding 2 there. 1 is under this exocrine, 4 there, and then which number is that one?
Oh, 5.
5 there. Okay, so that's going to be an important one. Dill's going to get 2 because he holds 3 and 6. He did miss out on first strike, unfortunately, but also he's gonna give me another point because I'm currently holding more.
Yeah, and just one thing to note. Oh. We score the ones for holding the individual objectives at the end of our own turns.
Right.
And then the one where we hold more than our opponent is at the end of the battle.
Right, so there is a little bit of merit to going second here. Definitely a big whiff with a Hive Guard. Could have easily taken out the squad, really.
Yeah.
With a little hotter rolling, but yeah, cover coming into effect. Hopefully I can get him out of line of sight next turn, but we will have to see as we go into turn 2. So now, at the start of turn 2, I believe this objective disappears, right?
Yeah, so we can remove it right before.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the one that disappears.
So it's out of play, and we got to play with what's left on the board. So we'll see you at the end of Nid's movement phase.
Alright everyone, so at the end of the turn 2 movement phase, the Gene Sealers have flooded forwards dangerously close to the Emperor's Children's lines. The Hive Tyrant spent 2 CP to regenerate D3 mortal wounds. Nico rolled a 6, so the Hive Tyrant is back up to full.
Yay.
The Broodlord following him. The Tyrannifex, right?
Yes, the Tyrannifex.
With the acid spray.
Yes.
Coming in closer. He did advance, so he won't be able to shoot his weapon unless there's a cheeky stratagem. I'm not sure.
There's not. He can't shoot.
The Gaunt's back here, preventing deep strike for me later. Did you drop the Rippers, by the way?
I did not drop the Rippers yet.
Okay.
They are hiding.
That makes sense. The Hive Guard getting out of line of sight because they don't need line of sight to shoot. The Exocrine Moon forward, the Malanthrop kind of shuffling, and then the Tyrannifex back here not moving so he can double shoot and reroll 1. So yes. There you have it. Is there anything you need to do stratagem wise before the psychic phase begins?
No.
Okay.
We're going to do it.
Alright, do it.
In the psychic phase.
And I am out of range to deny anything, so
yeah.
Don't have to worry about that.
Okay, so first off, we'll do Onslaught again from the Hive Tyrant.
Okay, makes sense. 2 and a 2.
Well, I mean, yeah, we can call that. You want to call that a 2? It was.
I didn't see. I don't know.
It was kind of cocked, but I mean, we have also we've also said that was not cocked before, so I'll just leave it.
Okay, so for it, you're gonna re-roll it.
We're gonna re-roll it. Onslaught.
It's good power.
It is a good power.
And you can.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
All right, so Onslaught does not go off.
No, it does not.
All right.
Neurothrop will go. He will do the Symbiotic Storm again. So that'll be re-roll or.
6s double hits.
Generate more hits.
Nice. On a what?
That's on a 6.
Okay, perfect.
I could reroll this 1 if I was a Neurothrop, but I don't need to, so I'll just leave it so I don't perils.
All right, cool.
Okay, I will put that on the Exocrine.
Oh, nice.
Okay, there's a plan here. And then the Hive Tyrant will do the Horror. I know I just went a little out of sequence there, but
no worries.
Hive Tyrant is going to do the Horror. No, not on a 4.
All right.
Give me 1 second. I think the Neurothrop lets me reroll 1s if you're a Zonethrop, but it might be Psychers. I believe it's Zonethrop, but I'll just double check real quick. Cool.
Alright, so the Neurothrop only allows Zonethrops within a certain range to reroll, but he wasn't in range.
I wasn't in range anyways.
So it doesn't matter.
Try to check, sorry.
Alright, so that fails. Are you going to use a CP to reroll it?
No.
Okay.
We'll leave that, that's fine.
And then Catalyst?
Catalyst from the Broodlord.
Nice.
Double one.
Oh
okay,
no.
so I think I will CP this one.
Okay, what do you need to
I need a
pass?
5 for it to go off.
Okay.
But I just don't want to perils.
6.
Okay, so
it does go off.
So it does go off.
Nice.
I'll put that on the Hive Tyrant.
All right, cool. So
That's what's happening.
is that all the powers? I believe.
Actually, do I want to put it on the Hive Tyrant? I'm going to put it
decisions,
on the
decisions.
Gene Stealers. We'll put it on the Gene Stealers, this big blob right here.
All right, cool. So these guys will be catalyst.
Yes, and I can also cast one more. Actually, I do get a +1 because of the Broodlord.
Oh, nice.
So it doesn't matter because you know.
Yeah.
I reroll it anyways. So now I'll just do Smite.
Okay, cool.
So I get a +1 because of his relic. I gotta remember that.
So an 8.
Yeah. So just D3 on the cultists.
Nice. No,
3.
3 cultists melt.
dead. Yeah.
Blade. All right,
Okay.
and I think that is it for the psychic
That
phase.
is it for the psychic phase.
So only a few powers do go off, but
Yeah.
he does lose the CP for preventing the perils. So Nico is down to 7 CP,
That was 7.
and we'll go into the shooting phase.
Okay.
All right, first up in the shooting phase, Nico did use a stratagem on the Exocrine.
A new one. This is actually pretty good. I have complaints about it, but it's actually pretty good. So it just lets the Exocrine count as if he stood still.
Okay.
So he'll fire twice and reroll once.
Yes, and
And
obviously
+1 ballistic skill.
because of oh no, onslaught didn't go off, so never mind.
Onslaught didn't go off, so the Hive Guard will be hitting on 4s.
Okay.
And that's alright. That's alright. I'll take it.
All right, so the Tyrann effects will start off the shooting phase, shooting into the Rhino, double shooting.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling once.
All right, 3s and 2s. Nice.
There was a lot of 3s and a lot of 2s.
Aha.
These never go off for
3,
me.
yes.
Oh god.
I love it.
Can I get a +1 on these guys? 3 to wound. Actually, wait. What's the? No, it would have been a 7. So that fails.
All right, cool.
Okay.
That is what I like to see.
That's not what I like to see.
Right, you know what? It's because they saw the Havoc's excellent shooting last turn and he felt inspired.
I guess so.
All right,
I guess
so you want to have a think about going to shoot next?
Yeah.
Next up, the Exocrine looking to succeed where his brother failed, shooting into the Rhino with the
Yes.
Noise Marines.
So double shooting, rerolling ones, and because it's a 6+, and he gets +1 because he stood still, it's 5 exploding.
Oh, you're gross. You are gross.
Don't blame me, blame GW. I actually prefer it the other way, to be honest. Okay, so that's pretty good.
Oh my
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra hits there.
God. Okay.
Let me gather some dice. So I got 2 there, oh, and 3 there, perfect. Alright, so now this will be 4s to wound.
Okay.
That's what it is.
This is where I want to see a whip. We'd love that.
I'd rather not. It wasn't bad. I'll take it, so that'll be 7 wounds on him. That wasn't bad, okay.
What is the minus?
-3.
Oh, Jesus.
And it is 2 damage each.
All right, so I don't know how many I need to save, but we'll just save them all. Why not? I saved 2.
I think rhinos only have 10 wounds.
Oh my god.
Let's check. Let's double
Unfortunately, the Rhino only has 10 wounds, so will die, and I won't reroll one to try and save it, but to see if it explodes. Oh my god.
no.
Classic.
Well, if you reroll, that would have been the same.
I know. Okay, let me check the explosion range. Alright, so unfortunately for me, I rolled a 6 to explode the Rhino, and I will be using a CP to not explode. Please don't roll another. I'm gonna change dice. I'm gonna change dice.
You got the loaded one.
Oh, that was close. That was close. So the Rhino does not explode, so I'll roll very quickly for the Noise Marines inside. Hopefully I get to... They survive until the next round. I do not know, but we'll see.
How many are there?
There's 10.
10, okay.
So 1s will kill. I lose 1 Noise Marine.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm going to get them out, and then we'll see what happens. Alright, the Noise Marines have piled away, trying to get as far away as from the Tyranid shooting as I can. Unfortunately, the Hive Guard will still be in range. But, yeah, so we can move on to the shooting. One thing I forgot to mention at the start of the battle round, the Benediction of Darkness was employed again, and I put it on the Havocs over here. But other than that, Nico can move on to his next bit of shooting.
Yes, so I'll do the Hive Guard.
Okay.
Into the Noise Marines that just got out of the Rhino.
Nice.
On them go. So this is going to be on 4s because I did move. I do hit on 3s base, so -1 for being heavy, and I don't get to roll ones.
Cool.
4s.
10 shots?
10 shots because one of them was killed. That is still pretty good though.
That is a good roll.
I actually didn't roll any 3s. So, I rolled a 1, which I could have re-rolled, but oh well.
Alright, and the 3s to him?
2s to wound.
Oh, strength
Wait,
8?
are you toughness 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, strength 8.
Okay, cool.
2s to wound.
Ooh, 3 ones though.
Ones. That's 4 at -2, sir.
Alright, 4 at -2. I got 5 up saves because they ignore cover.
Yes.
Come on, guys. Oh, a single one.
So
Oh,
4
man.
dead.
Alright, so that's 5 of the Noise Marines killed this turn, unfortunately. So I'll move these ones, and then we'll get back to the shoot. Alright, next up, the Hive Tyrant shooting into the Havocs under the building.
Shooting at those Havocs.
Oh, these Havocs, okay. The
that
buffer.
should be-
So -1 to hit.
Oh, that's right, they're -1 to hit.
Yeah.
Do I want to do that?
Decisions.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay. So force?
So force. If I hit better on force.
Makes sense.
Okay. I mean, it's a lot in there.
Cool.
I can't complain about that. I will not complain.
It seems about right.
I will not complain. It's a little under average, but still.
And then 3 wound?
3 wound. I'm strength 6. Oh. Okay, so you have, sir. That many.
Oh, jeez. Okay, how
So
many?
that'll be 3, 6, 9.
9 minus?
No minus there.
Oh, there's
so,
devours. So.
Yeah, so you get a 3 up.
3 up, then 5 up, feel no pain. Come on, boys. Oh, no.
Feel the few.
5.
But you have a 5 up, feel no pain.
What is this? Alright, so 5 up, feel no pain. Oh my god, come on, guys. I saved 3.
Makes 3.
So
okay.
2 havocs are destroyed.
Okay.
And yeah, let me remove those in a second and I will be back. Alright, at the end of the shooting phase, you guys guessed it. The Hive Guard are double shooting, 4 CP left for Nika. What are you shooting at?
We're gonna shoot at the Noise Marines because I want as little anti-infantry as possible.
Alright, sounds good.
So hitting on 4s. Again, do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. 4s. Okay, strong. I wish it was 3s, but wish I got Onslaught off, but you know what? Can't complain.
2s to
2s. Okay, so that's all of them but 1, so that'll be
7?
6.
6. Alright, come on, boys.
6
5 up
pursues.
saves. Will any Noise Marine survive? Oh, a few.
A few. I killed 3 more.
Yeah, so I only have 2 Noise Marines remaining. Oh no. Okay, so I'll remove those and then I will be back. One thing we forgot to mention is very important. The Hive Tyrant's adaptive physiology, after you slay models with his weapons, it does an extra D3 mortal wounds, so the Havocs will take D3 mortal wounds. Ooh, this could hurt.
D3.
Oh,
This could kill them.
5 up, feel no pains.
Oh.
Save 1.
Okay, but 2 more dead, so that's a lot of anti-tank on, so I'll take that.
Alright, charge phase, here we go. Gene Stealers into the Havocs. They need a 6-inch charge.
Yes.
3 and a 2.
5.
Oh.
Oh god, I wish I had a stratagem here. But I will. It's a lot of shots coming my way. I'll re-roll it.
Okay.
CV. 3 makes it. So,
Very nice.
Okay, we make it in there, and then these guys will charge the cultists.
Okay, and they need a 6 as well.
Yes. Okay, so they don't make it.
All right.
But, I'm strangely okay with that.
Okay, so these Gene Stealers do not make it. These ones do, so let me just do both Overwatches and we will be back.
All right, cultists up first into the squad on the left.
Alright, so I
the
got
gray
6
squad.
shots from the auto guns, hitting on 6s. 1.
1. Oh.
5 to wound.
Oh.
Take a Gene
So I got a 5 up.
Die.
I do have a 5 up catalyst save because this is what I put catalyst on.
That's true.
No, 1 Gene Stealer dead.
And then a Flamer.
Flamer 6. Oh no.
Love it.
Oh no.
Kill these Gene Stealers. 4 wound?
Yes, so toughness 4. So 2, so I get 5 ups here. Followed by 5 ups. 1, 6. Hey, okay, so I lose 1 Gene Stealer for my treble.
Alright.
I wish you guys made it, but I will.
And then we got the Havocs going into this squad.
Yes.
The Reaper Chain Cannon.
1 there.
1.
Nice.
3s to wound. Nope.
Nothing there.
And then the Heavy Bolter. 1. 3s to wound. Okay. And then the 2 auto cannons. Nothing.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, so no wounds there, so I'll just move them in and we'll get fight.
Alright, the Gene Stealers have piled in and moved in, so 32 attacks for the Rending Claws coming in on the Havocs.
Okay, so the first 24, hitting on 3s. Because I'm not close enough to Breed Lord, unfortunately. Okay. Pretty good. I'd like those 6s again. Please. 6.
Alright.
Or 5s and 6s, sorry.
Ooh, that's
Okay, so
strong.
that's... This is an AP minus 4.
Okay, so they are dead.
Okay.
So the Havocs
Good
are
job,
destroyed,
Gene
and I'll let Nico pile in once again. Or consolidate.
Alright, so I piled in the cultist here just to kind of lock them down so that Flamer doesn't hit me again next turn. So they'll be striking me back.
Alright, so I just get 4 attacks. 2 normal guys and the Sergeant. Hitting on 4s. Hitting on 5s. There you go.
Nothing there. Okay, so Gene Stealer's taking their pound of flesh, and we're really pushing into the Emperor's Children lines here. He does, however, have 2 Obliterators and 2 Demon Princes showing up. So that's a little worrisome for me, but we'll have to see. I think that we pushed into the lines and we're holding most of the board, so, you know, it'll be hard for him to get out, but if he starts killing my big bugs, the little bugs, you know, they die pretty easily. So we'll see what Dill can do the next turn because he does have reinforcements coming down. It could be scary for me.
And you do score 3 points.
I do score 3 points. That's true because I'm holding 3 objectives at the end of my turn. So that'll be objective 5, objective 1, and this one over here.
4.
Objective 4. Okay, perfect. So let's see what happens as the Emperor's Children move out to take on this insidious threat. All right, Emperor's Children have finished moving. These boys right here, because turn 3 happened. Oh no, sorry. At the end of, wait, are we on turn 3?
No, we're still, because I went second.
Oh, we're still on turn 2. Sorry. Okay, I thought we were on turn 3 for some reason. Ignore me, everybody. Basically, these boys that were in this corner of the table have moved forward to deal with these gene stealers up here. Essentially, the big crowd of Emperor's Children, after seeing their havocs and everybody else get eaten up, have stormed forward to take on this tide of gene stealers and their hive tyrant. It is important to note that the one havoc that was still there ran away, and the 2 remaining noise marines did run away to morale, so they will not be lending their firepower to this battle. And important, the big drop, the reinforcements have come down. It's going to be these 2 obliterators and this demon prince from Dark Souls. On top of the building, 9 away, going up and over, so they can be right there. I'm going to put their firepower into the exocrine right there. And hopefully, if this guy can get a long enough charge off, he can tie him up.
Yeah, that's great.
It's a tough one. I will not deny that the Emperor's Children, they're in a spot of bother. I think that just putting the havocs just kind of over there made it so that the exocrine could just like do its work, and they did get a big whiff on the hive guard, which was very unfortunate, but you know, them's the dice when you do single shot weapons. So we do have a psychic phase. What would you like to do?
Okay, so I have a few powers to do. I'm gonna start with, I might as well start because he is over there. He's just gonna cast Diabolical Strength on himself.
Okay, and now you are a -1 because of Shadow in the Warp.
Okay, I believe this is a 6, but I'll double check after I roll.
No problem. Okay, it goes off anyways, with the perils.
Okay, hold on, let me check what it is.
Alright, so Dill rolled a double 6 there on the psychic test. He's choosing not to re-roll it because of, oh, okay, sorry. So mortal wounds on yourself?
1.
A 1,
That's
okay,
fine.
so that's not bad. Now, I do need
A 12.
a 12 to deny this, because normally I wouldn't be able to, but because of Shadow in the Warp, he is within 18 inches of the Malanthrope there. So on a 12, you don't get the power. Oh no, okay. So there we go, power goes off, and he is Diabolical Strength up.
Alright, so we can move on to my Sorcerer.
Sorcerer, ooh.
Oh, he's right here.
Okay.
We'll just do Prescience on the attack marines right here.
Okay.
Might as well, on a 7. 9.
Okay, becomes an 8, so might as well try to deny that. I'll do it with the Broodlord, because the Broodlord, I think he only gets +1 to cast, not deny. But I'll do it with him because
You need a 9.
Do you need a 9? Not even close.
Alright, so Prescience on
Goes
them.
off.
And then I will cast Delightful Agonies onto my... Oh, you got a few units. You'd have to chew through a lot to get to my characters.
That's true.
But you never know with your Hive Tyrant. I'm just going to cast on my Warlord to be safe.
Right on.
So I need a 6 or a 7. 8.
Becomes a 7.
Yep, so you can...
So I will try to deny that. I'll use the Broodlord again. 7. I'm gonna check if I get +1 to denies. I believe it's just a cast, so I think that goes off. All right, so the +1 is only for psychic tests, like I thought. So it's all good there. Now Dill's going to start off the shooting phase with the obliterators here.
Yeah, so I'm going to...
Shooting into who?
I'm going to shoot at the Hive Guard.
The Hive Guard, got it.
And I am going to use Veterans of the Long War.
Makes sense to me.
Because the highest strength I can get to is...
You'll be wounding on 2 regardless, essentially.
Yeah.
Instead of 3s. So
okay, because the highest I can wound on is 3s, right?
Right.
Before that.
Because I'm toughness 5.
So I will do that. So that
Okay,
puts
nice.
me down to 6 command points.
6 command points, okay. It's a great strat.
Alright, so I've never used obliterators before, so I'm very excited to see how this works. So I don't have to declare technically who I have to shoot at before I do it.
Yeah, you can roll all of your stats and then
that's
choose who
interesting.
you want to shoot.
Okay, so the first one is a D3 added to the strength.
First one added to the strength, all right?
Alright, 6 plus D3.
6 plus D3.
So
Just
7.
1. You're still winning on. Okay, so I guess it'll help if you're shooting at the Hive Guard because you put veterans on.
Okay, cool. And then the next one is AP.
AP.
2.
-2. Okay,
Nice.
very nice.
And then the third one is
Damage.
3.
Just one. Oof. That's a bummer. That's always a bummer.
When you shoot again with them, do you re-roll those?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
You do re-roll
So
them.
I'll keep that.
Okay.
Okay, so I will shoot. They have they have 6 shots each. Jesus.
They do have 6 shots each.
All right, that's pretty gross.
Hot unit.
So I am strength 7.
Strength 7.
And I'm going after your hive guard. So
He's
that
going
will be,
after the hive
What's the
guard.
toughness of hive guard?
5.
Oh, nice. So I'm hitting on 4s though.
Right.
Rerolling once because the demon prince.
Okay. 4s. Oh, that was a good roll.
What that was?
I
Is
see
there a
one.
dicer?
Yeah, I think it's a 2.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
2 1s to reroll.
There's 1 3 there. Thanks, Malanthrop.
Oh.
Okay. Still though, there's gonna move on
2s to
2s.
wound.
Yeah. Okay. 2
4.
1s. 4. Okay. So
Minus 2.
Minus 2. So I get a 6 up here. Can I save 1? You double 6s? No, I'm not in cover anymore because I did move out of it, so that I could be out of line of sight of things that aren't there anymore. So that is 1 hive guard dead and 1 wounded.
Cool.
Next up, light fire. The cultist shooting at the gene stealers.
Start with the flamer.
The flame.
Flame them.
2.
All right.
Very nice.
It was on low.
Okay, nothing there.
And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 shots from the rest of the guys. Let me just gather the dice real quick.
Cool. All right, Bill's gathered the dice. Cultists opening up their auto guns.
Die.
The world's deadliest creature. I don't like it.
Oh, that one is legitimately cocked. All right.
Okay.
I'll take out these misses.
Okay.
Come on, cultists.
I mean, there's a lot of dice in
Knock
there.
that one.
Okay.
And then wounding on 5s. 2
2.
wounds.
I got a 5 up save here.
Can I kill these? Oh,
Hey! They've dodged the bullets
Oh, shoot.
with their lightning fast reflexes.
All right, so I think we can just move swiftly on. I'll move really quickly. These cultists shooting into these gene stealers again. Just
Okay.
pistols.
So these ones over here.
So
Go ahead.
It'll be 11 pistols. 4, 8, 11. Can they
Gotcha.
be better? They do have reroll ones. The Lord is right there, cheering them on. Okay, not hard enough though.
Maybe a little better.
And then 5s to wound.
1.
1 wound.
5 up?
Yep.
Yeah. A 6 up saving. 10 rolls. Oh
I
no.
hate you so much. Okay.
Yeah, I figure.
So I'll shoot, though, the Chaos Lord will shoot both pistol and the gene
Okay.
stealers.
This is all happening on the other side of that building, everybody.
That's about right. Hits. And then 5s to wound. Or 4s to wound.
4 wound.
All right.
6 will
Will you,
wound regardless.
will you miss a save?
No.
Oh.
No, I will not. That's a 6.
All right, Sorcerer, you
Oh.
shoot your bolt pistol.
Oh my.
Reroll the 1 because the Lord. 4s to wound.
Oh man, I'm
All
back.
right,
I'm
nothing?
Back. I'm back in my element with the bugs.
Ah, shoot. What else can I shoot? Okay, I did this purposefully. These guys stood still so
Okay.
that they could double shoot into this unit over here.
Okay.
So-
Into the gene stealers with catalyst.
Yeah, and then I'll shoot the plasma gun. Yeah, I'll shoot into those gene stealers as well.
Sounds good to me.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 bolt gun shots.
Cool.
Maybe I can kill a gene stealer. That'd be great. Hitting on
Ooh.
3s.
That's nice.
It is. And then wounding on 4s.
Swing on 4s.
3 wounds.
3. This is into the one with catalyst.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so 5 and 5 up here. Save 2. Save 2.
No,
Okay, no, I kill 1.
no.
Okay, 1's dead.
All
One's
right,
dead.
This is where it all comes down.
What do you know?
Plasma gun.
I'm human.
2s or 3s.
This is into
This gene's still over here.
Gotcha.
No overcharge.
5 up. No overcharge. No, another one dead. So 2 gene stealers from that gray squad are down. I've come around to give you a better view of what the battle looks like from this side. The Space Marines opening up into the gene stealers.
Oh yeah, and I'm hitting on 2s because
Nice.
and rerolling 1s because of the Lord.
Okay.
Come on, boys.
Okay.
Nice. And then 4s to wound.
You call it Full House.
Great show that they shouldn't have brought back on Netflix. Wow, that was terrible. 3 wounds.
3 wounds. You summon Full House. That's what you get. All right. 5 ups followed by 5 ups here. None.
Alright, so I like to see. Can you do it again?
No.
Yes.
I saved 1. Okay, 2 more are dead.
Okay.
So that was really it for the shooting. Unfortunately, gene stealers, they're dodging, they're doing their thing. Kind of going downhill without the chain cannons and the weight of fire there.
Yep.
But there is always no charge phase.
It's true.
But before we go there, the obliterators
Of course, we're gonna shoot again.
shooting again.
Why not?
I wish you
So-
followed in your friend's path and didn't take them as Marcus Slanesh, but I guess it's fluffy for this army, so it's okay.
Of course it's fluffy. Alright, I remember the rules. I did it once, so add this to the strength. This will. Oh,
So,
nice.
okay, so the strength 9, so that is important if you want to target a bigger creature.
Okay, and then AP.
AP is
Oh,
3. Oh no.
All right.
Strength 9, AP 3.
Slaanesh, I need 3 damage.
Oh, he is maxed out what
right.
the obliterators can do.
Yeah, we're
okay.
gonna shoot the hive guard.
The hive guard? There's 4 left.
They're still so good. They don't need line of sight.
They don't, and also you're just killing them because of -3.
Yeah, screw these guys. Okay.
Oh man.
All right, 6 shots each.
They have been pretty clutch.
They were so good this game.
Yeah, they were really good. They are a hot unit for nits. I won't deny that. So
Yeah,
you're gonna
they're really good.
hitting on 4s though. It's a saving grace.
But you know what?
4s are the only ones.
Oh,
That's good.
That's
still pretty
That's
good.
a very good roll.
You're gonna kill them on 2, so I mean, just don't roll a ton of 1s here,
Don't say that, please.
and you're fine.
All right, roll fast so I don't have to think about it.
Okay.
Yes!
So the hive guard have been wiped.
I kill a
out.
unit.
Hooray! Hooray! Party time! Noise marines. All right, boys. This is what's happening.
Oh, I love it.
He's finally using an Emperor's Children stratagem.
Yes.
The Demon Prince.
Well, I might not have to use it.
He might not have to use
If
it.
I roll good.
He's going to roll. Are you going to declare the exocrine?
Yeah, I'm gonna declare the exocrine and the Hormigons.
The
Just in case I
Hormigons.
don't.
Makes sense. Okay.
So I need a 9 for the Hormigons, 11 for the exocrine.
Okay.
So, and just to remind you guys, he does have the Raiment Revulsive, so he can reroll hit rolls, wound rolls, and charge rolls.
Right.
So, really what I need here is...
You want at least a 5, so you can use that other stratagem.
Yeah, and I can reroll any of the dice, so give me a 5.
No.
Oh,
Okay, so a 6 would be auto win.
Wait, hold on.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, so now I can tell you the plan.
Okay.
There's a stratagem for Emperor's Children that is very good. It's called Honor the
Yeah.
Prince.
It's stupid.
And basically, after you roll your charge roll and after the rerolls, you can change one of the rolls to a 6. So basically,
Yes.
all I need is one of these to be a 5.
And you will make the exocrine.
But obviously,
So now what you don't want to do is reroll both of those into a 1 and a 2, in which case the 6 won't matter.
you know what? I'm going to do it because I want to
No, I would do it.
I would do it. It's more fun.
I'd absolutely do it
So
too.
these dice failed me.
They
we're
did.
Gonna choose a 5 and a 6 over here
Okay.
because, you know, they've lived a life
No,
of
they
5
have,
and
those
6.
5s and 6s are already used up.
No, that's not how it works.
Yes, it is.
All right, so I'm going to call it now. I'm just going to roll double 6.
It's mathematics.
It's going to save me a CP.
Please don't roll a double 1. Okay, so you rolled a 4 and a 2, so that's not going to make it to the exocrine.
Oh my god.
But, I mean...
There's no way to fight again. Wait. No, wait.
Well, because here's the thing, right?
Wait, I have a question.
Okay, what's the question?
Okay, so
I guess you could pile into him.
right after the first piling, because his base is so big, right?
Yeah.
So if I charged into here,
Well, we'll measure it up. I think you can probably pile it in because these guys are kind of far apart, but we'll have to see if you can squeeze in through the Hormigons is what it's going to come down to.
okay, cool.
Okay, people, so he has made it in. We did spend a CP to make that to a 6.
Oh yeah, I do have other charges though.
Oh, he does have other charges.
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
but just over here, he's made it.
Yeah.
And he will be able, because how my Hormigons were placed, maybe they were a little too far apart, but you know, that's still on me. He's going to be able to slide in between there. Okay, so what's next?
All right, so you know what? At this point, we're just going to charge as much as we can because that's fun. So
Okay.
the Greater Possessed will charge into the Gene Stealers. I'll
Makes
just roll and then
sense
see
to
what
me.
I need. Oh, that
4.
might be too. It's close.
I think that'll make it.
Let me see.
Well, let's do a check roll. 4 was just what he needed. Now it's time for the cultists following their leader into battle.
Follow your leader.
5, perfect. Just what they need.
All right, and then I will charge.
It's gonna be coming over here.
We'll charge. Why not? How far?
Oh,
Oh,
okay,
I have to go around.
okay.
I would need an 11.
He needs an 11.
Oh, you have all the Devourers. I'm not doing that.
I do have a lot of
I
devourers.
forgot. It's not bottled up again, so I forget. Okay,
sorry.
So I'm going to charge these guys into these Gene Stealers.
Okay.
Is that a good plan?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it is a plan. Should I do it?
I can interrupt, but I don't know.
But it would make. Oh, you know what?
He's thinking.
I was gonna. My initial plan was to charge as much stuff as I could, so you would have to interrupt, and you wouldn't have 2 CP left to double shoot. But I
Right.
killed the unit that would double shoot anyways.
Makes sense.
Because you can only double shoot with the infantry.
With infantry.
So nothing
yes.
can double shoot.
I guess my Termagants can.
Okay, so we won't charge.
Okay.
We will charge these cultists into the Gene Stealers though, because
Cool.
they're close combat cultists, and you know that's what they do.
Sounds
And they're
good
like
to me.
2 inches away. So,
Okay.
and I believe that is everything. Don't want to
Okay.
charge any characters because not worth sacrificing them.
Makes
other than
sense
the Greater Possessed.
to me. So we'll move everything in, and then we will start fighting. Kicking off the fight phase, we're going to go with the Greater Possessed, because why not?
Yeah, why not? So 6 attacks hitting on 2s.
Exact, hang on 2s. Get any rerolls there?
No.
Okay.
And then moving on 3s.
Moving on 3s. So, remember, before this still said he has the greatest killing power.
Well,
And it's
I was just, I was trying to hype him up. He didn't hear me.
Yeah, I
Would you
guess
like to
not.
interrupt?
No, that's
Okay.
fine.
We'll just go with these cultists then.
I'll just say you're free to do anything.
Oh, I appreciate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attacks because Sergeant has an extra one.
Okay, nice.
4, 8, 11. The cultists. Holy crap. Okay, that's terrible.
You don't charge the deadliest creature in the galaxy. That's all I'm gonna say.
1 wound.
1 wound. 5 up. Does the cultist kill one? Oh my god, the cultist just killed one. Okay.
Alright.
He's more deadly than the possessed,
2, 4,
apparently.
6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 23 attacks
23 attacks.
coming in from these guys. Let me get the dice.
Whoa. Alright. 23 attacks from the cultists on the other side of the building that charged in, and the reason they have this many is because they have close combat weapons. Is that right?
That is correct. I'm rerolling ones.
You're rerolling ones.
That's a good roll.
That was a good roll. Jeez. Should have been Goffs.
Wow, okay. I like that.
That was really
The
good.
greater possessed could learn a thing or two.
It's true.
And then winning on 5, so I'd like that again very
Makes
much.
sense to me. That's not bad.
2, 3?
4. There's another one right there.
Okay, 4.
4.
So fail all 4 to make
So you
myself
could
feel
put me
better.
under 10 Gene Stealers, which will be huge.
How many do you have?
I have no idea. That's 4. I have 4 less. Okay, so I think that's pretty good for you. So I'll remove him, and we'll see how many I have. All right, everybody. The Prince
Yes.
is going to go.
So I have 4 attacks base,
4
plus
attacks
1
base.
for charging, plus 1 for diabolical strength.
Okay.
And I am strength 8 because of diabolical strength.
Okay.
And I'm using 1 CP for Veterans of the Long War.
Right.
So I'll be hitting on 2s you're rolling, and wounding on 3s you're rolling.
Okay.
Alright, guy.
So no, Death of the False Emperor, luckily,
What?
because I'm not an Imperium unit.
Oh, yeah, duh. It's okay, we'd forget that rule anyways.
You're right. What was I thinking?
And then 3s to wound.
3s to
like
wound.
that again.
So what's the damage on this guy's weapon?
It's 3.
Okay.
Oh my god!
Okay. Okay. It's 3.
What a debut. The Silken Blade.
I need to make a lot of these to survive. The Exocrine, can he do it? 5 up invul. And this is because of the physiology, everybody.
Don't do
5 ups. I saved 2. No, that's enough because 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he has 12, so he's dead.
I shanked his.
On a 6 up, he explodes. No, he
Oh,
doesn't.
so what?
Okay, but yeah, so Exocrine taken down by the Demon Prince. Nasty strategy. All right, so that's it. He killed the Exocrine. That was quite nice. So I'll pile in with the Hormigons and we'll see. And I'll fight back with the Gene Stealers. Of course, we counted up. There actually is still 10 left,
Do it.
unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
So let's measure it up and let's get fight.
All right, next up, the Gene Stealer's looking to smack the cultist back. He's going to put 5 Gene Stealers into this cultist squad and 5 into the other.
Yes, so this is going to be the one with close combat weapons.
All right.
Time for you to die.
No,
3s.
don't do that.
Okay.
Are they naturally -1,
No.
the weapons? Okay.
Oh, yes, they are.
Okay.
The rending claws are, not
All right,
psychic.
well,
Awesome. Now it is time for you to die.
I sacrificed them.
Die.
That's more than 10, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that looks like more than 10.
All right, so 1 cultist squad down.
Okay. Let's eat the next one.
And then the next one.
We will make a Gene Stealer cult out of these cultists. Yeah. Okay. That was a good roll. It wasn't as good of a roll.
It's fair.
It
Completely
wasn't
fair.
as good of a roll, but that's okay. 3, only 4 died in that one.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, that was not a great roll.
Okay.
Only 4 cultists out of that one.
Sweet. All right, so I'll remove the models, and oh well, I'll remove those in a second. You want to just
And then I have to fight with the heroes themselves, the Hormigons, and guess what?
what?
We have a 6-inch pile in.
It's good.
Okay, so I'll just measure it up real quick.
18 attacks coming in from those little gaunts trying to jump the Demon Prince
Yes.
into Gaunt Gang.
It is time for you to die. 4s. Rerolling 1s, because they're sighting talents.
Wow, look at you.
That's the rule. Now, what's your toughness on him?
6.
So I'm gonna need 6s.
That's a tall task, but if anyone's gonna do it, it is Gaunt Gang.
It's the Hormigons. I believe. This is where we take 6 wounds off. We'll take 1 wound, 2 wounds off
two.
them. I'll take 2.
3 up saves,
Dang it.
and I save them both with
Okay.
style. All right.
Okay, that's fine. They were just, they're just roughing them
It was
up.
just for fun.
It was just for fun, yeah.
All right, so the Demon Prince destroys the Exocrine in epic combat. Pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Well, I just realized something.
What did you realize?
I forgot why I left this. I left that guy there, but he charged in. I was supposed to hold that objective.
Oh no.
I forgot.
You want to move him back? I only killed 4.
No, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
So that was gonna be. That's funny. Okay, so at the end of the turn, pretty good over on this flank. I did kill that and the Hive Guard, so I actually started killing stuff, which is, that's a big portion of the game.
Yeah.
And then the cultists, these ones need to be removed. 4 from this side. Nico still is in my lines. Fortunately for me, these Gene Stealers won't be able to charge next turn.
Yes.
Because the Greater Possessed and the cultists are still on them. This stuff will be a problem, but you know what? I believe in these 2 guys that they will take over the game. And then I still have my other Demon Prince in the background behind Nico's arm. He'll come in next turn, and I will, change the outlook of this game. But unfortunately for me, I only score 1 point, and Nico scores another point for having more objectives than me.
Yeah.
So we'll see you guys at the end of Tyranids turn 3 movement phase.
Alright, so I'm in the middle of my movement phase, but Dill did forget that he wants to roll for a boon on this guy. Is it the best idea? Maybe not, but it's cool.
Yep. I didn't realize, I forgot, because I haven't done it yet, because I always try to go character on character, but it also works for a monster too, when you kill a monster or vehicle.
That is
so
pretty
I'm
neat.
going to go on the boon table.
Okay.
If I get, let's see here.
Oh, he's seeing.
If I get something that I cannot get, like for instance, because a Demon Prince cannot turn into obviously he can't ascend to Demonhood. So if I get Demonhood, I would just choose.
Okay, that's cool.
So rolling 2 dice, this is 1 CP, and let's see what I get.
So what's happening? What does he get for killing this giant beast? A 6.
Add 1 to the character's attack characteristic.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's good.
I'd take that.
Alright, so just survive 1 turn, buddy, and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
At the start of turn 3 and the end of the not Gene Stealers, I'm looking at Gene Stealers, I'm calling them Gene Circle. The Tyranids turn 3. I did cast Benediction of Darkness onto my leader. I wasn't sure whether the Hive Tyrant was going to come over here or over there, so just thought I'd protect my Warlord.
Makes sense.
Other than that, well, the only real thing, Nico did some moving over here, going after the Demon Prince who killed the Exocrine. He'll survive, so I'm not worried about that. But the Rippers, the MVPs of the game, have dropped in to hold this objective.
Yes.
Like the good Rippers they are.
Yes.
I can't stop appreciating how clutch they are. And other than that, basically, he's lined up all of his heavy shooting to take out my Demon Prince. Understandably so. He has his eyes on the Warlord if he does survive next turn. Not if, when he survives next turn. And then these Gene Stealers stayed in combat with the Greater Possessed and the Cultist behind the building. These Gene Stealers advancing 6 inches and moving very close to my line. So we'll see what happens there. And then the Broodlord's over here. And I don't know if I've mentioned it throughout the game, but it probably won't come into play. Well, we'll see. But my Warlord did choose for his Murder Sword victim to be the Malanthrope in the back. I was hoping the game would be going a little better for me so I could push him forward. But, I've just been kind of pinned in my deployment zone. But you never know what could happen later. But I just wanted to remind you guys. So, Nico, do you know what you'd like to do in the Psychic phase?
Yes. We're going to do Smite with a Hive Tyrant.
Okay. So, 5?
5.
So, double 1.
A 6.
All right.
Try to deny that.
I will try and deny that. Well,
Okay.
I just will. I'm not going to try. So, 6 and a 1? Oh, 5.
Okay, so D3 mortal wounds on
D3 mortal wounds. 1?
Take 2.
All right, so I have 5 wounds
He's got
remaining.
5 wounds left, everybody.
All right.
He's got 5 wounds
What
left.
is your next power?
My next power is going to be the Horror.
Okay.
From the Hive Tyrant. I'm going to put it on the Obliterators.
Oh, that's me.
An 8.
All right, it goes off.
Goes off.
I cannot deny that. Oh, who did it go from?
The Hive Tyrant.
It might be. Let me just measure really quickly. All right, I was just out for my Sorcerer over here. So the Horror on my Obliterators.
Yes.
Extremely horrified. What is next?
Now we're going to do Smite with the Broodlord. No, we'll do Smite with the Neurothrope.
Okay, cool. So needing a 6 now.
6.
7.
7.
So D3 more mortal wounds on my Demon Prince.
Die. I don't like
1.
Just 1.
All right.
And then we're going to do the Symbiotic Storm, Kronos thing.
Oh, nice.
6.
9.
I'm going to put it
Psychic
on the Hive
phase.
Tyrant.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure is.
So is that all your psychic powers?
No, the Broodlord can cast actually 1 more because
Okay.
of his thing, so I'll Smite with him.
Okay, cool. You need a
No.
7 on this one.
I need a 6 because it's +1.
Oh, just
It is
kidding.
actually +1 to just any psychic test, not
Oh.
just the Tyranid ones.
All right, cool. Well, I lied to all of you. I'm sorry. A 6 is needed, and a 10.
Oh,
is
that's an 11 because of the
it's
+1.
a +1. So you can choose your equidistant between the Marines and the Cultists. You can choose.
We'll take the Marines out.
All right, D6 mortal wounds.
5.
There's 1 remaining.
Oh,
no.
no.
That's funny. All right, so I'll remove those, and that will be the end of Nico's psychic phase.
Oh, yeah, I have Catalyst on him.
Okay, never mind. I lied again.
+1 to this. Goes off.
Okay.
Wait, did you want to deny either of those? Because you totally could.
Okay.
This is from the Broodlord.
Let me deny the super smite. I need a 12.
You need 12.
That's fine. Just kidding. I rolled a 1.
Okay, and then Catalyst, I'll just put on. I'll put it on the Broodlord himself, actually.
All right, great. So I'll remove those Chaos Space Marines who just got melted into oblivion, and then we'll move on to the shooting phase.
Yes.
All right. First up, the Tyrannifex looking to finish off the Demon Prince with wings.
He finally shoots. This is Stinger Salvo. Hits on 4s. 1 hit. I did move, so no wound.
Yep.
Now it's time for the Flamer.
How many is it?
2d6.
Is it always 2d6 or is it like
Yes, it's
okay.
yeah, I can do 4d6 if he stands still,
nice.
but
So
I had to
4?
move to see him. 4.
If you reroll the 1, you're just gonna roll a 1 again, so there's no point.
Yeah, I mean, that's a challenge. I'll reroll the 1. Thanks.
All right.
All
So
right.
From 4 to a 9.
So
Interesting.
yeah, I'd say it's worth it.
All right.
So 3 to wound, because I'm strength 7. You're tough 6.
Yes.
Okay, so 3 to wound.
Ooh, that's solid.
That's 6 at a -1.
Oh, okay, so 4 up save, you say?
Yes, I do say that.
All right. Let me save all of these. So he's dead.
Wait, hold on. I have my 43 damage. Stop! That was a good roll. No. I'm never getting those dice back.
All right. Next up, the Tyrannifex over here shooting into the Obliterators.
Yes. So this is a Stinger Salvo shooting twice because he sits still.
Nice.
4s, and I can reroll 1s.
Good thing.
Good thing.
3 hits?
4 hits.
4 hits.
What's your toughness? 5 or 6?
I believe it is 5, but
Okay.
I'll double check after you roll.
All right. So it would be 4s to wound if it was 5. So 1 will wound regardless at a -1.
Okay, and then they're in cover.
Yes.
They have a 2. I think they have a Terminator save. So
Yeah, they do.
2 up save.
Yes.
Okay, they're good.
Okay. So then it will be. This is going to be the big gun.
Okay, 3s or 4s? 4s.
Rerolling ones.
3s and 2s.
I wish I put the power on him.
Oh yeah, you put it on the Hive Tyrant, huh?
Right. So are you toughness 5 or 6? Because actually this is strength 10, so this does matter.
Okay, let me check really quick. Toughness 5 on the Obliterator, so 2s to wound coming in. Yes,
Ah,
2 1s.
That's all I need.
What's the minus?
-3.
So 2 up save goes to a 5 up save, so I will save both of them. 5 and a 6. Or
Save 1.
All right, D6
So
damage.
what's the damage? Or I mean, what's the how many wounds?
I think they have 3 there. 3 or
I
4.
think it's 4. I did roll a 4 though, so that should kill one.
So 4 wounds on the Obliterator, so 1 is deleted.
Die!
Oh, that's aggressive.
I hate obliterators.
Oh, I like them.
No.
All right, what are you gonna shoot next?
Hive Tyrant into the last one. We're gonna kill
Okay.
him.
And you-
Okay, so this is gonna hit on 3s, and 6s will explode.
I hate to see it.
Die! Oh.
Only 1
There's
explosion.
only 1 explode. Oh.
Oh, here. You can explode that dice.
Okay, thanks. Well, actually, I wanted to use a pink dice, so. I'll
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay, so, unfortunate.
5 to wound.
3s, because I'm strength 6.
The Devour?
Yes.
What the hell?
The big devourers are strength 6.
Oh,
Little
okay.
ones are strength
It's
4.
different. Okay, gotcha.
3s. It's enough. 3, 6, 9. It's enough. So I need you to roll 4 1s here, please.
9, you said?
Yes.
It's not enough.
So just roll 4 1s.
No. I deny rolling 4 1s. 2 1s.
You roll 2 1s.
All right, so the Obliterator is left
He's
alive.
degraded.
The Gene Stealers are the first in the charge phase to go. They're going to declare everything over here. So I'll just do Overwatch after. Just a bunch of pistols.
How far do I go?
Oh.
That's a good charge.
I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to get everybody. So I think what I'm going to do is
Oh.
they're all going to throw a frag grenade.
Oh, that makes sense.
So give me 1 second.
Come around to this side to show you the action. So everyone's basically throwing a frag grenade.
Yeah, so I'll do the 4 auto guns because they don't have frag grenades. Not
Set.
blessed.
Set.
Rerolling ones because of the Lord. Oh, there you go.
Whoa.
5s to wound. Kill. Yeah.
Oh, so I get a 5 up on him. Oh, sorry, just popped the camera there. 5 up.
First mistake.
Oh no, what have I done?
4 frag grenades. What's 6 times 4?
I don't know.
24. 24 shots. No.
That's
7.
12. That's half that.
Yep. You're pretty
50% efficiency.
good. Pretty good at math.
I can't say I agree with you.
6s, rerolling 1s because of the Lord. Oh, strong roll. Got 1. 2. Nope. And then 5's a wound. Of course it's a wound. Yep.
Oh no.
Die. Explode.
Oh, he's killed too. That basically flows my plan, and I think I'm going to concede.
That's fair.
Okay, so I'll move mid.
All right, Mr. Broodlord will follow suit, charging pretty much everybody in here because he can make his way around.
Right.
So that's what he gets. An
An
8.
8, I think that should.
That should be good to get over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
About right.
All right, so is that all your charges? Is a Hive Tyrant able to reach the Obliterator?
He's not. I measured up going up the building because again, fly.
Unfortunately.
Can't just fly up there, but you know what? That's okay.
All right, so there you have it. We can go straight into the fight phase if you'd like.
Sure.
I can't. Oh well, technically I do interrupt
Right.
automatically. So.
So I'll go with the Gene Stealers first.
Okay, so we will see how he wants to split the attacks. All right, the Gene Stealers attacking my Warlord and some other guys. So how are you gonna split the attacks?
Okay, so we're gonna do the first guy here.
Okay.
He has to go into here because he's not range of anybody else.
Seems about right.
So he's gonna hit on 2s. Nice. Moving on to 4s. 6s are good. Give me 6. Okay, so 2 at -1, but no 6s. So.
Thunderhammer, survive! Yay!
Okay.
All right.
And then it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 going into the guy right there.
Okay.
So this will be 28 attacks.
Okay.
So the first 24.
That's a lot of attacks.
It's a lot.
I think 24 could do it.
Hopefully. Hang on 2s. Because of the
That's
Brood
good.
Lord.
The twos.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's a lot of 2s in there. This is the first 24, so there's 4 dice that I missed actually, so I'll just roll these to make the 28.
Okay. There you go.
Now this will be, are you toughness 5 or 4?
That was 4. He's just sorcerer.
Okay. Wait, this guy's a sorcerer?
This is the sorcerer. This is my Warlord.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yep.
Time for you to die. 4 straight. 6s are good. So actually that wasn't a great roll. So 2 6s.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have, that was not a great roll. So 2 6s plus 6 at -1.
Okay, I believe he has 4 or 5 wounds, so let's roll it up. I just pass them all, it doesn't even matter. So 4 ups. Oh, actually,
So he could live.
He could live, so I will double check whether he has 4 or 5 wounds. Unfortunately for the sorcerer, he has 4 wounds, so he is yeeted off the table by these silly Gene Stealers.
It's time for a strategy.
Oh, what? Is that the command point one?
We suck his brains out.
Okay.
The Gene Stealers have killed the character. Nobody remembers this stratagem. It's pretty good.
All right.
So now that we've killed that character, we get D3 command points back. But we spend 1 to do it, so on a 1, it doesn't matter. So I always roll a 1 here. Can I break that?
Oh, there you go.
I got 1 back. I'm back
A
up
net
to
gain
3.
of 1.
Hooray.
All right, so now I can interrupt for free because Emperor's Children.
So I attack that guy.
Oh, just kidding,
I'm
just kidding.
not-
just
I'm
kidding.
not done.
I'm sorry.
I'm not done.
I apologize.
Okay. So it'll be 20 attacks into that guy.
All right.
We'll just get you dead here.
So I say you're going to miss with about 10.
The 2s, are you also, is that guy toughness 5?
No, it doesn't say.
So 2s. Missed 1.
And then wounding on 4s.
Yes. Oh no, 1, 2. So again, not a great roll. Would appreciate strength 5. So he could definitely live here.
So they're all 4 up saves because of the invul.
Right.
So how many is
you
that?
have 7 total, sir.
Uh-oh.
It's enough.
Let's be on the right side of averages.
4. So he's actually alive.
Yeah, because he has 5 wounds, I believe.
That's great. But
So-
guess what?
What?
There's a stratagem called Implant Attack. So if I wound a guy in the fight phase, on a 2+, he'll suffer a mortal wound.
All right, let me double check how many wounds he has. All right, so unfortunately the Chaos Lord only has 5 wounds. A 2+ mortal wound coming in. Roll a 1. Or off the table. You scared, folks?
A 3.
No, you can't read. That's a 1.
It was a 3. There's 3 blips there. It's not even a letter.
What are you talking about? It's literally a 1 right there.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
Play the
so
Warlord.
the Chaos Lord is dead. No, Murder Sword does nothing again. Maybe time to change up the relic, but it's just so funny.
So now you can interrupt. All right, so now Dill has interrupted,
It's true.
but not with a character, with a Thunderhammer.
Yes.
He's going after the Brood Lord.
Yes. You know what I'm gonna do, the Brood Lord? Kill him. Hitting on 4s. 3 hits. Thanks for playing.
1 hit. Okay.
Okay, 3 suit.
Okay, that's wound.
-3.
5 pinball. Nope. Okay, so I have 3 catalyst saves.
Oh, what?
Yes, I got catalyst off on him.
I hate that.
5 ups. I don't make any, so
there you go.
you did wound him 3 times, but he's alive.
Cool.
He didn't kill him.
So, I kind of forget about this. So, do you get to go now, or do I get to?
I get to go now, but then you get to go again.
Okay.
All right, the Brood Lord, mad that he took 3 wounds. Gonna put 1 into him, and then the rest into the Greater Possessed.
Yes. So this is going to be into the... You know, let's kill that Thunderhammer guy.
Oh, what?
Round of fan. On a 2.
Yeah, that's what
We're
I like
not
to
going to
see.
kill him. So 2s. Okay.
All right.
Okay. And now this will be 3. So what's your toughness? 5?
Yeah, 5.
So 4s. But I can re-roll these.
Why?
Because I'm a brood lord. I lead the brood. Okay, so 2 of these are going to be D3 damage. 1 of these is flat 3 damage.
Well, it doesn't matter when I save all 3 of them, right? Or none.
Okay, so 2d3 plus flat 3.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, 5.
Oh, the greater possess dead.
So that was 8 wounds.
Okay. So due to the Emperor's Legion's trait, I do get to attack before Nico. The greater possess will attack the Gene Stealers. Hopefully he doesn't whiff like last time. Hitting on 2s.
I don't like that.
And then wounding on 3s.
I don't like
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Kill something.
You killed 2.
Nice.
Okay, so I'll take 2 out of there.
All right, cool. And do I get to go again? Cause
well, I would get to choose now because it would be my turn to go. But you said that they don't have the Legion thing.
I need to double check. Well,
because if they do, then you get to go with that.
Okay, let me double check for the cultists. All right, fortunately for me, the cultists are Legion, so I will attack on the Gene Stealers. Go. 4s. Not bad. 5s. 1.
One more.
Die. Why
No.
not?
Okay.
And then all I have left is just these 2 cultists. So the sergeant and 1 guy. 2. Nice. 5s. 1.
Oh no.
Die. Stab him. Shank him.
Oh, you got one.
Yeah.
One's dead.
It's a slow game, man. It's the slow game.
You're right. You're getting there.
All right, so is that it?
We'll have to go with my D6 now.
Oh yeah, duh.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4 will go into here, and then
is that less than 10 now?
yes, and then the other 4 will go into that guy.
All right, cool.
So
4 into the cultist, 4 into my greater possess behind the building.
So we'll do the 4 into the cultist first.
Cool.
3s and 3s.
Do it.
Oh god.
That's what happened last time.
It is.
3s to kill. Kills
I kill 5 this time.
And there's 1 remaining, I believe.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, 2 remaining.
Okay. And then you're going to go against the greater possessed?
Yes. So does he have a 3-up save normally? Or
Yeah.
Just a 5-up
3-up
save. Then I will use the right save. So 3s. Okay. And then we need 5s again.
That's true.
We actually need all those 5s. That would be quite nice. So 1 at -4 and 2 at -1.
All right, so 2 4-ups. I'll be the white. So I save 2. So 1 goes through.
1 wound.
All right, cool. And that is everything.
Yep.
So that is the end of Nico's turn.
Yes.
He scores. I don't know. You score 3 for sure.
3.
And
I
then,
actually moved out of range of that one.
yeah.
Silly me, but
So 3 points for Nico. Going into my turn.
plus play the warlord.
Turn 3. So he's got
13.
14.
14.
You scored 4 points this turn.
Right, you're right.
So 14 to 3. So most likely after this turn, I just want to do something funny with the Demon Prince, and then I'll probably call it because I can't really come back.
Right.
But yeah, sad days for the Emperor's Children, but you know they're the sons of sacrifice. They sacrifice themselves, and the warband will be back one day.
They always say
let's,
that.
Let's go out.
They always say they will be back. They got eaten.
No,
They've been eaten.
no, come on, man, come on.
They've been eaten.
All right, people, so this is what the battlefield is looking like. A lot of the Emperor's Children are dead. No way around that.
And sacrifice.
Over here, most of them got eaten by the Gene Stealers.
Yep.
So they'll hold out till their last breath. The Demon Princess showed up to the party, maybe a little late.
Yep.
But he's here and he's gonna show the Hive Tyrant who the true winged champion is on this table. Yes. Obliterator stood still, or maybe he's moved, I don't know. Because he's just, you know, he wants to shoot.
Yeah.
And then these Marines have come here because he wants to kill the Gene Stealers.
Yes.
He wants to purge this board as much as he can, but the Nids have run rampant.
Yep.
They have the objectives.
They took the jungle back.
They did.
I appreciate that.
They did.
That's what the bugs do.
It's true. Okay, so where would you like to start the psychic phase? Because we do still have that.
We do have that. You're right. I will smite you, sir.
Okay.
And I will smite your silly high.
-1.
No. 12.
That's a peril.
No, it's 0, so I don't perils.
Okay, well
It's
it's
-1, right?
well, it's a 1 actually, but okay. So how many mortal wounds do you take? 1. Okay, 3 ones in a row.
All right, so there
that's
you
not
go.
bad.
There's my psychic phase.
Okay, very nice.
Okay, so then we'll go in the shooting phase.
Okay.
All these guys will shoot into the Hive Tyrant.
Oh, I don't like that.
They're not within 12. I'll overcharge the plasma gun though.
Okay.
Yeah. So hitting on a 3. Ooh, there we go. 1 wound.
Oh, we got a 4-up
It
invuln.
begins. Nope,
I make it.
Doesn't begin. And then we got 4 shots.
4 shots.
Yeah. 5 steward.
1 wound.
1 wound.
3 up. He's good.
All right, there you go.
Go Hive Tyrant.
My guy over here will shoot the Broodlord with a pistol.
Of course.
Die.
He's okay. He misses.
Okay. And then...
Thunder hammers are heavy.
All right.
I can respect
Last
that.
thing to do, the Obliterator, who's horrified. Gonna
Yes.
shoot the Hive Tyrant.
He's scared.
All right, so what is it? Strength. I remember.
Strength 8.
Nice.
That's good.
AP. 3.
It is AP 3.
Damage 3.
Damage is 3.
Ooh.
Nice.
Cheeky. All right,
kill
6
him.
shots.
This could kill him. I don't like this.
Hitting on 4s, you're rolling 1s because of the Demon Prince.
Yes, that is correct.
2.
2.
What is your strength?
7, so 3
3
to wound.
wound.
2 wounds.
-3.
4 ups here.
Please die.
I saved 1, so I'm down to 9.
All right, so you put me
Ouch.
in prime position for the Demon Prince, the Prince of Demons,
Okay.
to kill you.
All right.
So there goes my. There it is. So let's charge.
So you're gonna charge? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just do the ones
We'll just go right into it.
first because it's easier.
Okay.
So go 3 inches here. Yeah. Good job, boys.
9 inches.
Just slowed them on in.
Here he comes.
And then my Dark Apostle will go after your Broodlord.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, he's in.
His little disciples will follow him in.
Okay. I don't appreciate that over there.
And then finally, I need a 9 for him.
You're gonna use that strat to make it a 6?
No, because I'm just going to roll a 9 right here.
Okay, that's fair. You rolled an 8.
Oh, that was close.
That was pretty close.
Yeah, because I don't want to fail. So I'll use Honor
That
the
strat's
Prince.
so good.
Honor the
It's
Prince.
it's 1 CP.
Yeah, so you
So you don't even have to reroll.
Well,
it.
what is this? A 3?
A 3.
No, it's a 6.
Oh, whoa.
It's so good. It's so good.
That is
like honestly.
That is the stupidest stratagem I've ever seen in my entire life.
What?
I just don't have
Says
to
the-
roll.
says the
It's just a
Salamander
6. Okay, that's,
Okay.
no, I agree. Marines are dumb.
Okay. So yeah, that's about it. So we'll do the fun one first. We'll
Okay.
get the Demon Prince
Oh, okay.
stats ready. I'm pretty sure he has. So he's double Malefic Taloned up.
That's fair.
So he's throwing them hands.
Right.
He's got 5 attacks because he charged, and then I make it a 3 additional attack. So 8 attack. Wow.
Okay.
4,
Ewy.
8. All right, boy. Hit him. 2s. Rerolling 1s. Oh.
And
good-
3
good
ones.
thing. Death to the false bug.
Okay.
And then toughness 6.
7.
7. Okay, so this is 4s to wounds. So let's just get them all.
How much damage is this one?
This is 2. So you will serve. How many wounds do you have left?
I have 9.
Oh no!
So
I used
4.
my last CP.
Okay, so 4. 4 ups, because I have 4 pinball. I do save 2 of them, but you do wound him twice, so he's down to 5 wounds.
Oh, it actually says here when
He's bracketed.
when you're losing by 9 victory points, the damage goes to 6.
Oh, it looks like my half tyrant's dead. I don't make up the rules. Sorry, buddy.
So Nico thinks he can just rub it in before the game ends by interrupting and killing this Thunderhammer. Even if you put all the attacks into the Thunderhammer, you probably wouldn't kill him, so I'm not too worried.
So I'll put 2 into the Thunderhammer.
Oh, okay.
Do I have to hit the dudes? Is that like a unit, or can I just hit the apostle?
You don't have to hit the dudes anymore.
Okay.
Because they're separate. That's only for shooting.
Right. Okay. So this is gonna go into the Thunderhammer guy. And
Okay.
you know what? I'll do 1, just because 2 is a waste on him.
Oh my god. So you're gonna roll a 1,
That's a 6.
then you're gonna roll a 1.
3. Can reroll that.
Oh, what happened?
well, he's
What happened?
alive.
Who's alive?
Here, he's alive. Okay,
And
okay.
then on the Dark Apostle,
2s.
2s. There you go. That's more like it.
That's a little better.
His disciples are just gonna watch him die
3s.
in front of him. Rerolling.
Okay, so
the
1
two
of them.
ones.
Do you have a?
I don't know what the.
You have an invul?
I don't know what the Apostle. So let me roll. What is the? How much damage is it?
So this is -6 flat 3.
Minus 6.
Yes.
That's
This is
insane.
-3 D3.
That's unnecessary. Okay, let me check. All right, so the Dark Apostle has a 4 up invul. How many did you do? 5.
Yeah. So one of them will be flat 3 damage.
Okay, let me do that. Let me do that one first. He has 4 wounds. So he has 1
so
wound
now he has
remaining,
1 wound.
and now he's dead.
2d3.
Okay, there's no need for that.
So take 7 wounds.
All right, the Dark Apostle dies.
But the Thunderhammer is alive.
Exactly. That's
So,
all that matters.
Who's the real winner here? Not me.
The Thunderhammer. So 2 Thunderhammer attacks hitting on 4s.
Okay.
Come on, buddy. 1,
That's 1.
2s, 3s to wound. Come on. Yes.
5 pinball. Oh, he dodges it. He's too
Oh,
fast. He's too
I
fast.
tried to hit him like a whack-a-mole.
That's why I didn't bother hitting him. He
That-
just wasn't scared of
That's
him.
completely fair.
Okay.
So I'll just finish my attacks over here. Actually, yeah, I'll go with him for. Oh, wait, I did it out of order because he didn't charge in.
Well, because don't you all fight counts?
That's true. It doesn't matter. So
doesn't matter.
I'll hand off the camera to Nico, and we will finish the fight phase.
All right, these Marines here. Also, I forgot to Overwatch for this guy, but whatever.
6 attacks.
Okay. You hit on 3s, don't you?
Oh yeah, this one is a hit. So force wound.
No,
Okay. Doesn't make a
triple
difference.
2s.
3 power sword attacks. There you go.
Power sword don't matter either, to be fair.
4s.
1. 5 up. Dodge. Yeah, the dodge.
I'm not a big fan of you. And then greater possessed hitting. Ooh,
How many
there you
people are?
go. 3s.
2? Dodge. Hey, we dodged 1 dice.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
there you have it. That's the. Well, you can fight back.
Yeah, I get to fight back. Yeah, let's fight back.
All right. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to kill these Gene Stealers. So he's gonna split the attacks 3 into the Marines.
Yeah. 4 into the Marines, 3 into the possessed.
Okay, cool.
So this is the possessed. It's time for him to die.
Oh,
It's time for
I
him.
don't appreciate the bullying of my Emperor's Children today.
Bullying.
They're just children.
Bullying, he calls it. I've been bullied by GW. 1 wound, -1.
-1 on the possessed.
Yeah.
You're so dumb. I can't believe you just said that. 4 up. I'm fine.
It's true.
now I believe you.
The thing is that it's true. This is into the Marines. I think that was a 3.
I believe you.
4 is to wound. I'm sorry, everybody. I can see. No 6s, but 4 wounds and -1.
2 Marines die.
Okay, so now we're gonna go into these Gene Stealers.
Okay.
And I really just want to kill the hammer guy.
All right.
So we'll just do these here, so on 2s, because of the Breedlord. Now there's gonna be on 4s.
You think that's enough to smite the hammer?
Well, this is just the first round of attacks.
Okay. Yeah, probably enough.
I got him. 3
What?
6s.
What is that, -4?
It's -4.
Oh, he has an invul.
Okay, go ahead. Roll the evil.
No, I'm just kidding. All right. So the Thunder Hammer is dead. Do you want to just attack with the Hive Tyrant really quick?
Sure.
All right. Cool.
3s now, and then 4s.
All right.
1 and no minus, because I don't have. I don't have.
3 up. That's about right.
Now it's time for the tail.
Oh. Isn't the tip?
I miss with the tail every single time, but it's okay.
All right. Well, that is the point at which I am going to call it. The Emperor's Children massacred once again on the channel. You know what? They're a new army. I don't have all the stuff that I want for them, but
Right.
as always, they're a very fun army to play. As you can see, there's potential. If you turn 2, that little flank,
Oh, definitely.
that was
Oh,
nice.
God.
I still need to get used to this army. They're not as tough as Space Marines. They're not as... I wouldn't say, like... The combo... You have to combo a lot with the Emperor's
There's some messed up stuff you could do with them.
yeah, so I just need to, I need to just get in the lab, see what I can do. But as always, it's been a fun game. Playing the Tyranids is just fun. I love just killing bugs and seeing what they can do. But we will wrap up the game in 1 second. We'll discuss some of the stuff that happened and, the regular stuff. Nico wins, astounding victory. He would have scored another point. So he wins...
No, I got 2
12,
there.
14. No, because we already scored your...
Oh,
what's
I
the
see.
point?
I see.
You just got another point.
Gotcha.
So it would have
Yeah, I
been
wanted the points.
15-4 at this point. So yeah,
Right.
pretty good place to call it. But we'll see you guys in the wrap. All right, everybody. So there you have it, a resounding Tyranid victory for their Psychic Awakening debut for the channel against my Psychic Awakening debut for the Emperor's Children. It's not our first Chaos Psychic Awakening debut, but it is one for my force. It was a pretty fun game. Obviously, a bit one-sided.
Yeah.
Me whiffing pretty hard in the first turn. Oh, that was
was
rough. Killing
unfortunate.
one Hive Guard was
That was
rough.
really unfortunate.
And then I think just the 2 key moments that really hurt a lot was my Rhino not being able to survive just that extra unit of shooting just so that unit couldn't shoot something else.
Right.
And then the Noise Marines just getting destroyed off the table, and then obviously the Havoc's whiffing. But other than that, I did have some good moments. My Obliterators and my Demon Prince did come in and were able to kind of clean up the flank a little bit. I wish they could have survived for a little longer, but obviously I just didn't have much to support them in that mid-game. So other than that, the Tyranids just were able to just shoot me off the table. Kronos is very strong, and relatively for Tyranids. And then they obviously have some really cool stratagems. There's a lot of cool combos for the way Nico built his list and then the way Kronos works. So I really did enjoy seeing that. It reminds me a lot of kind of what Bad Moons kind of do.
Right.
Like a Death Skull shooting list kind of does. It's
Right.
different, but it's the same mindset.
Exactly.
I would say. So obviously, we can go to your MVPs first because we're talking about your force. So what were your MVPs?
Definitely the Exocrine and the Hive Guard. They were I know they died, but they were definitely all stars because I don't know that 6s are 2 hits. Even
That
though
was
it's,
really
even though it's a 6 up, that that does suck. But
You
on the-
rolled really good for that in the first round.
Yeah,
it
it's
was
like
really good.
it's like just and because those units hit so hard, generating more hits with them, like because they hit hard and they put out like a good number of shots. So like just getting extras of those, like just really like just hammers it home. I think that is like what is the strongest bit about Psychic Awakening is the psychic powers, because everything else, the physiologies are cool for sure.
And you get more stratagems, which is fun.
Yeah, the stratagems are also cool, but like. It's like I always look at them, and I'll go into this in depth a little like later in a different video. But like I feel like the stratagems that they give us are like they're good. Don't get me wrong, but like from what Marines got,
Are you talking?
Like,
Are you
it's-
just talking about normal Space Marines?
yes,
Okay. Okay.
It's like even like the Emperor's Children, like your stratagems are like still way better. Because one thing like that I was thinking of was the Exocrine. When I move him, and then he counts as standing still for the stratagem. That's only 1 CP. That's super good, right? But it would be better if they just if I could use it on Tyrannifexes too, so I could double shoot the Tyrannifexes, because you know who has stratagems where you can move and then count as standing still? Marines.
That's true.
And then you don't have to like, it's not like limited to one unit. I won't get too ranty here, but
no,
like,
it's okay. But it is a good point.
It's like it feels like the rules that they made here were just like an afterthought, you know? It's not really a stopgap, because like they definitely help, because like again that was like a one-sided game, but again I was bringing like pretty strong units against like an Emperor's Children list that wasn't like, you know, completely like tooled out, you know what I'm saying? Like I brought 6 Hive Guard so I could double shoot them. I took them as Chronos. I had the Exocrine, like, and I know like my list wasn't like super competitive, but I definitely had like strong units in there. So you know, it helps a little bit, but maybe too little too late. But anyways, back to the MVPs. Gene Stealers I have on there because I was really worried about losing them, because I found in most games I feel like Gene Stealers, like I feel like people put too much points into them and they just die anyways, because they only toughness 4 or 5 up inval, like, and you can't deep strike them like Bloodletters. But they are fast.
That's true.
That's a good thing.
So
So
they get advance in charge too.
getting
which
them
is really nice.
right, getting them into combat is definitely nice. I want to try to make this list, but like with honestly like no Gene Stealers, and then just tool out the shooting. I don't know if that'll be strong or not. But yeah. And then the Hive Tyrant. This is the first time I tried the Dual Devourers Hive Tyrant, because I always feel like if he gets into combat, it's better to have like a little bit of punching power. But what I learned from the Nova Marines game is that you know, like if you just put him too far up there, like he's just gonna die. So I think it's a little better to put the big threats forward and then just have him fly around and like be annoying, because he only has 4 attacks,
Yeah.
which is like,
You don't have any way to like boost those attacks. Like,
yeah,
by charging
exactly,
or something.
like, so it's like he's not gonna do that much damage in close combat. Like he got hurt, but I think it's better if he just flies around, is annoying, and just dumps 24 strength 6 shots.
No, I
on
think
the
that's
units.
definitely a better way to use them.
And with the physiology too,
That's
making
strong.
it so that doing that extra D3 mortal wounds, like I was saying that like against the Havocs, it's so good, because it's like I just have to, like, because you did have the 5 of Feeling Pain, which did help a lot for sure. But like just like with those little 5-man units, you know, imagine that on like a Terminator squad, like a strike squad or something like that. You kill one guy, D3 mortal wounds could really just finish off the rest
Yeah,
of
for
the
sure.
squad. And when it's big models like that, you know, it's a big help. So, you know, rules are appreciated. Again, not talking about it too much now, but they're not super great. But what were your MVPs here?
So really, I only had 2. It was the 2 units that came in turn 2 and kind of ended up killing your two of your MVPs. So funny thing there. My 2 Obliterators, it was my first time using them, and obviously when you're Mark of Slanesh, that's the best way to use them. I'm an Emperor's Children army, so it makes sense, but I know a lot of other, like when you run other legions, a lot of people just mark them as Slanesh.
Yeah, because you want to shoot
because
twice.
you want to shoot twice. It's like one of the best units to shoot twice with. So yeah, that's really strong. The fact that they have 6 shots each, their assault, and when you roll high on those random values, like 3 damage, it's just like, it gets
Yeah.
really gross. And I can see the appeal of them. And obviously with Chapter Approved 2019, they came down like 20 or 15 points.
Yeah, that's
which
crazy.
is really nice. And then other than that, my Demon Prince with wings, using that new relic, which basically allows him to reroll charges, hits, and wounds. Obviously, the more I think about it, the Hellforged Sword is technically not the best option if you use that relic, because you should just give him the axe.
he hits on 3s instead of 2s, but since you're rerolling everything, it doesn't really matter.
Right.
And then you're going to have a higher strength. It's -3 in comparison to -2, but it's still 2 damage. So that's pretty solid. And the Malefic Talons, too, are pretty solid on Demon Princes. I think with their points drop, as well as some of the Emperor's Children tricks you can do, there's a lot of play for the Demon Princes.
Yeah.
And Nico mentioned this shortly, like, I was going through the Blood of Baal, and obviously the Tyranids have more stratagems, like, because if I play Emperor's Children, I can only use the Emperor's Children stratagems. So the Tyranids get more stratagems, and there were some strong ones, but I think the only thing I would have to disagree with Nico is, like, the strongest ones for the Emperor's Children are obviously stronger than the Tyranids ones, but, like, some of them, much like the Tyranids ones, are, like, very specific. Like, the Noise Marine one is really good, but obviously I can only use it on the Noise Marines. And I'm not saying that's a bad one, it's just really good.
Right.
But there's some where it's like, if you roll a 6 to wound, the AP characteristic goes to -3, but if, like, there's a lot of the close combat stuff you're already using, like that you want to charge, the minus is already very good.
Right.
And then there's some other stuff, there's some other cool stuff, like you can buff a unit before the game for 2 CP. So obviously there's some pretty cool stuff. So I would say like 75% of the stratagems are pretty good. The other ones are very, like, they're utility based.
Right.
So I get it. And, you know, honestly, like, the new Psychic Awakening book, especially the Chaos Space Marine, it kind of incentivizes me to, like, think about trying out a different Chaos Space Marine force. I'd obviously not use them as, like, Alpha Legion or something. Maybe in the future I'd pick another one. But, like, if that's a stopgap and that's kind of just, like, sign of more things to come down the road, obviously I don't expect it to happen soon. But, like, in the next Chaos Codex, if this is the type of stuff we're going to get, like, more of these rules, I could see, you know, the factions that are getting Psychic Awakening stuff getting even cooler stuff down the road.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think where Nico's coming from, and I totally understand where he's coming from. I don't agree with him to, like, 100%, but I get where he's coming from. Obviously, Space Marines got all the best rules, and there's multiple reasons why. Probably, you know, they're the face of Games Workshop. They're just a very strong army. And there's all these new units, and they have all these new rules, so I get why people, like, get mad that they have all the best rules, and then, like, Psychic Awakening comes, like, in the, what's it called? The one where the Chaos is, they get even more stuff, and then the supplements give them all that stuff, and I feel like, because I compare it to, like, Psychic Awakening for some forces is kind of like what they want the supplements for Space Marines to be. Like,
right.
But it's not as good as the supplements, obviously. Yeah. So I guess what I'm, like, trying to say with that is I get where Nico's coming from, and I agree to a point, but I guess I'm interested to see, like, if Psychic Awakening is truly a stopgap and other forces will eventually get supplements, or is Psychic Awakening basically going to be these forces' supplements?
I don't know. I don't think it will be, because I think there's too many, like, unhappy players right now. Because, like, even the Iron Hands players are like, I can't play my Iron Hands army. They're too broken.
Too good.
I have no friends anymore.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
funny.
It's like, and you have to, like, people don't like I don't like taking up, like, super, like, tooled up lists. But to even, like, think about competing with, like a mid-tier, like, Marine list, like a fun Marine list, you have to bring, like, ace units. You know, that's like, and, like, I don't know, because I feel like GW, I feel like there's definitely a lot of discussion about it. And I don't think people are too happy with, like, how it is. But I mean, if GW's plan is just to release, like, a whole new, like, line of books, or, like, you know, 9th edition, like, not like 9th edition, but, like, you know,
like
in quotes 9th edition, I guess we'll see that later. But I mean, you know, it is what it is. Marines are just really, really good right now.
And I think that's just the hard part, because I feel like everyone kind of compares their army to the strongest one, and it doesn't help when the strongest army is, like, the most popular army in the game.
Exactly.
I think it was, like, less of a problem when everyone was kind of comparing their competition, whatever the word is, to, like, Eldar or those other top tier forces, because not everyone played Eldar.
Right.
But literally everyone has a Space Marine army.
Yeah, exactly.
So I feel like it's kind of rough sometimes when a Space Marine player wants to play with their fun list, or someone wants to get a game in and most people play Space Marines. Yeah. It's like, it's hard to compete. So I totally get where he's coming from.
Yeah, like, I have Salamanders. I love Salamanders, but I hate playing them. Because, like, they're just, like, it's, like, not fun. Because, like, they're just, I don't know, they're just a little too good right now, you know? Because if you want to, like, because, again, like, the worst stuff in that book is still probably better than most stuff in other books. And just, like, the way that it, like, it all, like, interacts with each other, like the supplements and the traits and like all that. It's just like
It's just a lot of rules.
it's just a lot. They definitely got a lot, but I mean, people are like not happy about it. So I think GW will do something about that. But I am kind of upset that like the NIDS was such like an oversight, because like they are like one of the lower tier armies in the game right now. You know, and they definitely needed help. And like it wouldn't have like been that hard to make them just like a little better. But they just completely skipped them over. And again, like with like the successor trait stuff, we can't even use the custom stuff and use our like old like OG Hive Fleet stuff either, which is kind of a bummer. But you know, I mean, NIDS won here, so like it's not impossible, but you do just have to make your list better.
Yeah.
It also doesn't help that like Kronos is the anti-psyker one, and Chaos is very psyker focused. I don't think it came into play too much here, but
it makes you like change what you have to do.
Yeah, there's like there's a Kronos stratagem that makes psychic powers very difficult to go off. I didn't use it, but you know, but we'll play with the custom traits next time.
Yeah, for
definitely
sure.
just like a nice like fun game. I think versus the orcs. Which,
I think I got some more buggies. I got another Dragsta, and then I got the one with the custom rivet cannon. I can't remember the name of it.
Right.
And then I got some more bikes. So I'm going to just run as many vehicles as I can, because that's the orc army that I like to play.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get some Carnifexes in there.
Yeah, so that'll be
a
really
big
fun.
old monster mash. We'll see.
And I guess the only thing I want to mention is, obviously, like, the Emperor's Children have not performed super well on the channel, but I'm really just trying to get them to a point where I really just don't know where I want to take them yet, and this new book kind of changes things, like my original plan. So I'm either kind of leaning towards like a more assault-based. It's definitely going to be assault-based, because that's kind of what they take advantage of, supported by some like heavier shooting. But I'm probably either going to take them in a way where I kind of, you know, rely more on the demon keyword stuff, like Possessed, because they're really good now. And I've always liked them. They have 2 wounds, which is big. I think that's a big thing for Chaos Marines, because their normal troops don't have 2 wounds.
Right.
And then Possessed are really good. Warp Talents would be cool. I kind of want to get a Disco Lord. You know, I keep seeing people use those. Obviously, people spam. I don't really know like what they do, honestly. I've seen the rules, but I've never like seen them used competitively.
Right.
Because I know people have been like spamming them. But it'd be cool to just get one. It's a cool model.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll see. We'll see where the army takes me. That's the only problem. It's like when we make these battle reports and like we kind of try to stick to a weekly schedule, it's hard for us to like add new units to the armies all the time. So I kind of feel bad sometimes when like one army is like better than the other, because maybe one of us hasn't got the army to where we want it to be.
Right. Exactly.
So, but we'll get there eventually, and we both have fun playing the games with armies that we have. So hopefully the Emperor's Children can get to the place where I want them to be soon, because I've gotten there with the Nova Marines, the Orcs. The Imperial Guard are pretty good. I just need to add some more tanks probably. And then, I got the Sisters of Battle box, so probably in a few months.
Sisters of Battle will be super sick.
Yeah, definitely. So, other than that, guys, thanks for watching as always. Again, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. I think we're up to 1,100 as posting this video, so we really appreciate the support. We're going to keep posting. I know the holiday season has been a little slower than usual, but we're going to try to keep up to our once-a-week schedule of a battle report. Let us know what we can do better. Comment, like, subscribe, and Nico, if you have anything else to say.
Give me better rolls, GW, and give me my aberrant points back.